Sequoia underscore Abaddon underscore. Yep. Yep. Yaha. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm like mad. Is that a good way to start the stream? Just to say that? I don't know. I'm just like pissed. Which is like not good. I don't know. I'm not pissed at anything in particular, but I'm just like mad, dude. And I don't want to be mad anymore, so we'll see how this goes, I guess. I'm doing cool. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. It's okay. I was pissed yesterday when you started the stream. Oh fuck, you were pissed too. Oh no. Fuck. Fuck. Wow. Wow. I don't know though. Like I said, we're gonna see how things occur now, I guess. I don't know. I'm so out of it though. Like I started the stream without changing the title. Can you believe that? I didn't have time because I already, I mean, I guess I had time to think about it. You know, I could have asked you guys for a title change actually, but like in my Twitch VODs though, this VOD is gonna be the same title as the other one, even though I changed it to whoops just now. Which is stupid. It's dumb. It's like a rookie mistake. It's like a first year streaming mistake. But like I did it today, and it's like fuck. I'm not. My head's not in the game, dog. My head's not in the game. I'm out of the game, dude. I'm not locked in. But you know, like in that case, it's just like I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I guess, but pensive. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, like I said though, I don't know. We're gonna see how things shake out today. I don't know exactly what's gonna occur, but I don't know. I have some thoughts, I guess, technically. So I don't know. Blap a blap. Wowie. Yeah, I did some drawing yesterday on my like own time, right? Like I finished the Yun bandaging herself piece, and I didn't post it onto my Discord because I'm stupid. But I completed it and I put it online, and I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. It's kind of like it's a little pushing it, I think, in terms of like what I should probably post online, but I like it. Yeah. But unfortunately, that's like the only work I've done in that time, though. You know, so like, fuck. Hello, Mecca. Hello, Ali again. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. It had me acting up. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I was trying to capture something specific, and I think I managed it, but like, I don't know. But yeah, that piece is there out there. I said, I said I was gonna like maybe like do like a whole like page of like character doodles, but I think actually I'm not gonna do that because I'm like just I don't know. I'm not powerful enough for that yet. I'm gonna work my way up to that because, and also I probably can't work on that file anymore. At least not on stream. At least I'm probably not gonna be able to work on that file on stream at least because if I'm afraid that it's gonna get me like banned. But whatever. Doing my best. Life has been something for me, I guess. But we keep holding on. We keep holding on. You know, that's just how it is. And it helps too much. Yeah. Maybe like not enough hip coverage, not too much boob. Too much boob, perhaps, but I don't know. Who knows? Although, you know what? Actually, I did have this thought though. I'm pretty sure Yun's design, which you can see is scrolling across the screen right now. Yun's design, which is scrolling across the screen right now. I'm pretty sure that's like an actually like an illegal design for a VTuber. Actually, I don't know if it's an illegal for art, but like I'm pretty sure it actually is like an illegal like VTuber design specifically because it has like under boob and it has like the sort of bottom part of that anatomy like visible like fully. Like I'm pretty sure that's actually how that works. So like I said, I don't know if that's illegal in terms of like just in terms of like just art, but I do think that's actually a legal VTuber design. I can't have that Yun as a design be a VTuber because of the fact that it has the underboob exposed. I mean, not the underboob specifically, but like specifically, I guess just like the cleavage like area in the middle and all the way down. You know, like it's a really deep V, I guess. So that whole area, I'm pretty sure needs to be covered, which is like really funny to me, but also just like, oh my god, bro. Like, are we for real? I don't know though. I'm speaking on things that I probably shouldn't don't have like grounds to speak on though. I'm not a VTuber, so 5 or I think. Yeah, that's a 5 stream streak from what I'm seeing there, yeah. Seems like it. Do you know what you would want for Yun's design in your world? In my world? God, I don't know, honestly. Probably like something absurd, probably. Not absurd, but like probably something more like out there. Cause like her outfit in Pathfinder is absurd, right? It's a little out there, you know. Like it's a little out there, but I don't know. What's something cool like Graveyard Creeper for a shrine? I did think about that actually. You know what? That's a concept. Not exactly that, but like for a shrine, maybe you know, like something like religious related, you know. So like maybe that could be a thing. But I don't think she'd wear that like normally, just in day to day life though. You know, when she was like in, she'd have like I guess like a shrine maiden uniform, I guess. But like in regular day to day life though, I wonder. I mean, the thing is though, is I do want her to be like creepy, like not like fully creepy. I guess like not horror creepy or anything, but like she has to be like a little unsettling. You know, like everyone around her is like a little bit concerned about what she's gonna do to them. You know, like once you like her surface level impression has to be like amicable and like perfectly hospitable, I guess. But then like once you get to know her, she like you start to realize like okay, she's gonna like she can like probably kill me. She'd probably kill me maybe. And whether or not she actually does do that, that's like up to like interpretation, I guess. But I want her to have that kind of vibe because that's kind of what I was going for in her original design too, you know. Because her original design, her original concept is like merchant who like also does all this, has a bunch of shit that kills, right? So it's like when you come up to her and she's like, and you come up to her and you look at her. I don't know if she really think about merchant, but like she does. She does seem weird. Anyway, let's switch to warm up. I guess I don't know. I hope everyone's doing fine. Like I said, I'm gonna be real though. I don't know how long today's stream is gonna be. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but we're gonna try at least. All right, because I'm like really tired, and also oh sorry, and also like my wrists and arms have been like they're not weak, they're not sore, they don't hurt or anything, but they are like kind of like maybe in need of some like TLC, I guess. I don't know. They need a little bit of something, maybe. Maybe I need to get like maybe I need to spend some time like under like with a hot water bottle or something, maybe. And just like try and let them just like don't do anything. You know, because I slept with my braces yesterday actually. You know, I slept with my like wrist braces on yesterday. At least for part of the night. I can't usually like keep them on for the whole night because they're like it's kind of weird to do that. It kind of feels weird to do that, but I did do that. I did wear them, and I did try to keep them straight and like try to not strain them. But I also went on like a pretty intense bike ride today, which I don't know. You know, I feel weird. talking about that actually, just like saying it matter of factly, because it doesn't feel like a thing that I'd usually do even. I'm not really like a no physical like a no physically active person normally, but I have been biking like on a machine, and not a machine, but like on a stationary bike and also outside pretty frequently recently. I'm trying to give attention to my exploding liver, but you know. So in terms of all that though, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of design work. Not design work. I'm probably gonna be, um, let's say like probably gonna try and pose out part of the ref sheet. Cause the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna make like a front pose and a back pose, and then like have the little details come off of it for the ref sheet for Mecha. And that's like work, That's I'm gonna focus on that as much as I can because it's work. We gotta be responsible. When we're artists, we don't want to be leaving our clients hanging for months on end as we work on personal pieces, even though we wanna just like draw all the only the things that we want to do, etc. So I'm gonna focus on that for a bit at least, but I'm gonna warm up first, and we're gonna see what happens, I guess. I do know though that one of the things that I do want to get on to get working on next is like besides like the video project I mentioned for like the animation breakdown, which I don't even know if I really have any real like ideas or plans or grander ambitions for that in terms really, but beyond that though, I am thinking that I do kind of want to like, or how do I say, like I guess like start working on some new expressions for the ToonTuber, because I did buy, and like remember this, I did buy a whole not Steam, like a Stream Deck. I bought a whole Stream Deck, and it's funny for sounds, but I did buy it mainly so that I could switch expressions and have the stream be a little bit funnier, which I don't know. Do you guys think the stream has been like overall funnier since they had got like them since they set up the tuber actually? Because like I'd be glad to, because I really hope that it is like at least a little bit funnier. For sure. Okay, I'm glad. I don't know. I've also been like thinking about streaming stuff again because like fucking like I don't know. It's like how do I even say it? I don't know. It's not complicated to say, but like whatever. For sure, of YouTuber, like the next step the streamers had. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad. That's all I can really say. It's just also just because like how do I mean, I don't know, like I have been like trying to like what is it like what the hell happened here? I've been trying to like I guess think about exactly where the stream is going next too, because like I said, because like I mean you already know this, but like I'm unemployed. Like this is really the only thing I do for work besides like taking commissions, I guess technically. And like, we live in a world. And I mean, like I said earlier too, like I've been thinking about streaming stuff again because I've been seeing like occasional clips of like streamer university shit popping up, and like all these tweets and all these clips always get quoted by someone being like, holy shit, this is actually really good advice. Okay, and like I haven't watched any of the clips. I'm gonna be real. I don't actually care about the clips or the people who make the clips. But it did make me think about, I guess, like streaming as like an actual thing that I like do seriously though, because like this is a character trait of me, I guess. I'm sure you guys have noticed that like a character trait of mine is that I deny being anything, I guess. I really enjoy saying I'm not a designer, I'm not a writer, I'm not anything, I like to say that shit because it lets me distance myself away from being like owning up to like I guess whatever I'm actively trying to achieve at any given moment. And if I fail, that means that I didn't actually fail, That's kind of like the whole part of it. But I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that like the people going to like this big streamer event are like affecting me in terms of what I want to do as a streamer or as a person who like streams art and like nothing else. But, you know, if I'm gonna do something, I might as well try to do it well, right? So I don't know. That's just kind of how I've always been as well. So we're gonna see what happens next, I guess. Honestly. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Let's do a stream doodle. Let's do some wavy, wobbly eyes. I mean, one thing I did like see, I guess, like unwillingly, I guess technically, one thing I did see and within my like clip view, no, not clip like adjacent like scrolling, I guess, was that one person mentioned that like one piece of advice was that they went into the stream every time like planning on like making and like with the intention of like making a YouTube video out of it. And I'm like, damn, you know, have I ever like done that? And like, I don't know if I should. Number one, I don't think I should probably do that. But like, I wonder if I've ever like, I wonder like, what am I actually thinking about when I start a stream even actually now? Because now that I'm thinking about it now, right? Because like, I know since I saw that tweet, like now I'm immediately like, it immediately brought forward the idea that like you go into a stream with an intention, which like I famously never do. Famously, I'm sure, or maybe infamously, or maybe not infamously at all. Maybe I'm not famous for this at all. Actually, I just say that, but like, I do think that like I don't know, maybe like if I wanted to actually like commit to this thing, probably going into a stream with more of an intention and having more things like thought up beforehand, probably be a good idea. But eh, maybe not. Like I said, though, I don't really know how much of like I'm really gonna take it. I'm really actually gonna like think about that though. I think my goal with existing as a streamer now is still just to like do it as much as I can. So I don't know. And now all I have is nothing. Yep. 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 I believe so. I believe that. I gambling all day in this chat. Yep. And now all you have is nothing. Yep. I believe it. I think everything is going to be fine. I'm sure it will be. Okay. All right. Deem. Oh my goodness. All right. One pull for Abaddon. One pull for Ali. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. And then we got Mecha with a pull too, bruh. Oh. Oh, fucked up, bro. Fucked up. Nothing. Wow. Somehow I wanted the doodle more than the sketch now, really? I mean, technically you have a higher chance for that, I guess, technically. Oh my god. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. The doodles are cute. The doodles are. I mean, actually, this would be a kind of a waste, wouldn't it? But like, you could also just, if you win a sketch, you could also just tell me, can you doodle this instead? You know, because like the doodle is like has like an upper ceiling for how much effort, but like the sketch is like a higher ceiling than that. You know, so you could just do that. I pay 9K for a doodle, then I would be like concerned, but I would do it for you, I guess. Probably shouldn't do that though. Two doodles for the price of a sketch? They are not comparable things, unfortunately. I mean, they are. They are comparable in the fact that like a sketch is relative to a doodle is a higher like value thing, you know. But you can't quantify an amount of doodles into an amount of sketches because like you'd have to bring in like units that don't like actually correlate to anything, you know. Because I could argue that like I can make a doodle in 30 minutes and I can make a sketch in like 3 hours, right? Maybe, but then that doesn't actually equate to the same amount of effort that a doodle is versus how much effort like a sketch is in reality. You know, that's just time. You know, and time based on anything is like still nothing because like if I work fast, that means I get punished for that, right? So like it's not an actually comparable surface in that regard. All we know is that like a sketch is worth more than a doodle. That's all you really know. It's like an unsolvable math question. Like how tall is this thing when you only have like two units from like the thing? It's an unsolvable math question. Like you could overpay for a doodle, but there's no amount of doodles that will get you the equivalent of a sketch. I guess you know. That's also why I guess like if you win a doodle, you can't like save it and like cash it in for like a sketch eventually. If you get enough doodles, you know you can't do that. You would just get more doodles as time passes. That's a pretty unfun answer though. I bet you know. Honestly, I'm like fucking like Doctor No Fun Allowed here. Honestly, like I could have just said something like fucking a doodle is actually worth like I don't know, like a doodle can be like stacked to make like I don't know 64 doodles can make like one sketch. Or actually, you have to fill like a full crafting table. You have to like fill a crafting table with like a full like like 3x3 grid full of doodles before you can craft one sketch. And then like once you place the sketch down and you break it, you actually only get like 5 doodles back because that's how that works. Can you explain it using a biquadratic equation? I can. That's probably a bit, but even if it was like for real, like you chose any equation, I probably couldn't do it. I want an army of Koya doodles. You want an army of Koya doodles? Holy shit, bro. What are you gonna do with an army, huh? What are you gonna do with an army of Koya doodles? They can't fight. The Koya doodles are like inert like things. Inert and like defenseless, like wide-eyed like chibis that like can't do anything on their own. Rhea army. Oh my god, make doodles of Rhea. Yeah, I've already done that. You know, technically my logo is like a doodle of like Rhea actually that I got that I cleaned up eventually. You know, like technically that's like that. You know, so. Dude, you know what? I mean, speaking of that, actually, I wonder like what happened with like. I mean, I wonder what would happen if like I actually gave my current logo to like a professional logo designer. Would they like change it, or would they just like vectorize it for me? Like if I paid them to like, hey, can you make this like my official logo, and I just gave them that, like, would they like actually change it by doing anything to it, or would they just like vectorize it? I wonder about that sometimes. Are you a cat? Ah, you could say that. You know, meow meow. I guess. You know, like if I was like a VTuber who was like committed to their lore, which I mean, if I was a VTuber, I think I would be the kind that would be committed to their lore because I'm into that. But if that was the case, then I would say like yes, I'm a cat and a dragon because I got a dragon tail. Look at this, my tail swish swish. Woohoo. But yeah, I'm a cat, kinda, I guess. But if I'm speaking as me, Sequoia, maybe I don't know. Oversimplify, make it like a Google logo. Make it like a Google logo, dude. Dude, my least favorite thing recently actually has been like the Gmail and the fucking Drive logo. I hate the fucking like current like Google Drive logo. Like what the fuck are they doing in there, bro? Like what the fuck are they doing in there? Why humanos? What does this mean? The new Google logos are so ugly. Gmail curve is so useless. You know, like I'm not usually like actually like what is it like I'm not usually actually like a hater of like oversimplified logos inherently. I don't hate oversimplified logos usually. It's like the same way that I don't actually like hate brutalism because like I understand what the concept is, right? I understand why it exists. You know why minimalism is like sort of like of a popular like sort of design idea nowadays. But like it's just like just words. It's just bad. I hate it. It's just like what are you doing, bro? Trillionaire company, by the way. Oh my god, I like Jefferson, but it's not necessary. I think. God, I don't know. It's just it's so like under the radar bad though, because like I've seen like a couple people talk about it, maybe, but like it's just like so like just like everyone saw it and just like sighed, and they just see it as like it's Google, so it's like what are we? There's nothing to do about it, right? There's nothing we can do about it. Gap rebrand is worse. What is Gap? Gap's rebrand. What's Gap's rebrand look like? Gap rebrand. Oh wow. I mean, I don't know. It's like, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Not good. Me when Arasaka's no go looks dog shit, right? Like this is the vibe I get whenever I comment on it though. You know, it's like legitimately just like it looks like shit. It looks like ass. But like like they're not good. What am I gonna do about it? like what thing on the ground with my boots in the mud can I actually even fucking like do about it? What does it actually like change? Like fucking like what's oh god, I don't know, bro. Like I'm not gonna get my fucking head in a twist about it. You know, I'm not gonna get my head in a twist about it. All right, like come on. We're all plastic. It's all right. We're all flesh. We're all lumbering big machines of sinew. You know, we got bigger things to worry about. I think. So I posted about that one day, and the difference killed me. It killed you. I think you gotta stop letting it kill you. Honestly, we gotta like let ourselves like rise up a little bit. You know, like Like, what if we just let them like shoot themselves in the face a couple times? You know, it's okay. Like, it's just I don't think there's any need to like and any need to I don't think there's any need for us to like get pressed about their logo design because they're just kind of like that, I guess, right? Because they're kind of because like I don't know, like what do we how do we say how do I even say this really? It's just like what do like I don't know, like fucking it's a brand, right? Like it's not like I'm like watching like a friend making a horrible rebranding choice, you know, like a fellow creator or a fellow streamer or like a fellow animator making like a bad decision and a bad creative decision, you know? It's a big company with like shares that want to like impress like a decrepit man with like a tube running down his fucking dick, all right? Like come on. Like we don't care. We let that be. All right. Although I say that, but like I'm also not gonna say you shouldn't like express yourself and be like, wow, this sucks. I see like I'm such a fucking loser. I'm such a fucking like spineless bitch because I'm just like I think that people should stop thinking about this and stop talking about this. But then I'm also like, you could still talk about it. Maybe you should express yourself though. Don't let me tell you what to do. And I'm just like, maybe. Oh my god, I'm such a spineless fuck. God, oh no. Oh lord. Da, 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 da. Nah, man, I think this mindset is awesome. I'm glad you think so, at least. So we're all here, we're all on there. We're all there. I'm like gonna explode. I mean, I mentioned this earlier, but I came into this stream like kind of pissed, kind of mad, all right? And it's like I don't know how to like really like describe the state of like overall just pissedness I guess I am that I'm at right now. But I'm just like so just like unwilling to like let myself just like completely uncoil, like I'm gonna be I'll be just like I was sitting at the table eating something, right? I was eating like dinner or I guess like lunch for me, right? Lunner for me, I guess, because it's the last meal, and I was like eating it, and I was fucking like, and like in the middle of it, my hands started to hurt, and I just realized, oh fuck, I've been like gripping the fucking like the end of my mug, like really hard. I was like, oh shit, I gotta like let go. And I don't know, there's so much tension inside my body nowadays, and I just like I gotta get like fucking like I gotta get like a coma level of like sleep at some point, or I gotta just like tip over the edge and like actually like snap. I gotta like actually like let it overflow and like do something about it. I don't know. This sounds incredibly unhealthy, I'm gonna be real, but like I don't know what I'm gonna do about it yet. I'm not mad at anything in particular either, if I'm gonna be real. I've just been like kind of like waiting for shit to happen recently. Like I've been waiting for my hands to be okay. I've been waiting for like my like sickness to finally go away, which is like fine. That did happen. I've been waiting for my like desire to like do anything that isn't like just like draw or just like rot away in bed, go away. I've been waiting for packages in the mail to get delivered so that I can get to fixing a thing in the garage because I had to do that because I had to fix like my lawnmower. Actually, the belt snapped. I had to like replace the belt, and like it was such an annoying fucking process. And I had to deal with like smart ass people while I was doing it, which made me mad. Or, but you know, like I don't know. Do you guys want to hear me complain? I don't know if you guys want to hear me complain. I don't know anything. See, this is the thing, right? Like every time I do, like I enter the state where I'm talking about a certain thing, I'm just like, wait, do my viewers want to like do this? And I'm like, I feel like I have to realize that like what my viewers want is like not really on like not really like exactly relevant to like me currently, you know. Like I'm sorry if you don't want to hear me complain, honestly, but I'm just gonna like fucking do whatever now, I guess. But like going time, I would just hope you're doing all right now. I'm doing fine right now. Right now, honestly, I'm right as rain. I got the fan going. I'm in like a nice room. My new room is just nice, you know. My wrist kind of like is a little bit like wonky, but like that's fine, you know. I'm drawing, which I do enjoy, you know, despite it all. But I don't know. I mean, you know, I've been trying to think actually, like, am I like depressed or am I like not a gamer actually? Because I haven't played a game that like I haven't actively like wanted to play any game like recently and for a while. You know, like I've been getting on and off rematch, which is a soccer game, like pretty infrequently, just so that I can like maybe like potentially redeem currency and like buy like outfits because that's all I care about nowadays, I guess. That's all I care about in gaming nowadays, I guess. Just making my character look pretty. But I've been doing that and I've been playing like occasionally, but like I just there's no like hunger anymore, you know? Like I don't know if I actually like want to play a game and like actually get better at doing anything, you know? And like the thing is though is that I still want to like get better at like drawing, you know. I'm still enjoying drawing, so I'm not like losing my mind on that at least. But man, like I feel like I'm actually like I haven't watched anything recently. I haven't watched anything. I haven't played anything. I haven't read anything. I haven't like. I mean, I've been creating, right? I've been creating this constantly. I've been drawing so much. I've been doing so much streaming. I've been like doing all this shit. I've been like thinking about things that I want to create, but I haven't made anything in so long. I haven't consumed anything in so long, and I feel like I'm like losing my ability to actually like watch anything. You know, I feel like I'm about to become like a rock, like an inert thing that can only like slowly erode away, and eventually, and I'll create new things because pieces of me will like fall off and like chip away into like spear tips and like with crude fucking caveman knives. But like when am I gonna be able to like when am I gonna be able to like really like grow again and like really expand my like limited scope of like what I know about the world, you know? And like I can't really go outside nowadays because I don't have access to the car, and I could bike to like the nearest like train station if I wanted to die. If I wanted to die and get on the highway on my bike, I could go there, I guess technically, but fuck, dude, I don't know what to do really. A combination of IRL conditions and online critics have somehow directly made me enjoy less things actually, despite being the one that should care about what I do for a reason. I know it's not the same as you, but I can feel some of it. I mean, yeah. I do also think it's kind of hard for me to enjoy a lot of things, but because I can't talk about it, you know? I've tried, you know, I've legitimately tried to push myself into genuinely talking about things that I enjoy and like being like active about it, you know? But I sincerely don't feel comfortable doing it yet right now. Like even in like private spaces and friend servers and private friend servers with like 30 people in it total, I still can't bring myself to really go in and say I like Hoyo games. I like Genshin Impact and Zenless Sun Zero and Honkai Star Rail. I can't do that. I can't do it because like I've tried. I've tried to like actually genuinely engage with like the trailers and like tell people what I like about it, you know. But I don't. I just can't do it anymore. You know I exist in like sort of like a miasma, and it's just because like online there's no real online public space that makes me feel like this is like a thing that is correct to do, you know. I don't know. Life has been quite something on my side, despite wanting to talk about what I love, what I care about. I feel like I'm getting just lost by anyone by saying it. Yeah. I feel so boring sometimes, bro. I can't shout at the average about things I'm passionate about. Right? Like fucking I've been trying like my hardest. I've been thinking genuinely thinking about this one idea, which is like literally just like a simple fucking like video talking about like things I like and just doing that, you know, just going through and talking about like some things that I enjoy, you know, like I was thinking about like what if I record a video of me playing Monster Hunter and playing Genshin and then playing TF2 and then just like talking about I like this thing, I want to talk about it, and that's it, that's the whole video. There's not going to be reviews, there's not going to be numbers actually, there's not going to be anything else to it. I've just been my fantasy here, my like legitimately the fantasy, like the deep twisted fucking desire here is that I just want to make something where I'm allowed to just say I enjoy this thing and that's it. Right? And I think it's like kind of fucked that like that's somehow like a fantasy or like a thing that I want to do now. I recently had people pushing me to talk more about my OCs, which is very helpful. I won't lie. Hell yeah, man. Hell fucking yeah. I want to hear more about your OCs, man. Fuck. So I should try to just keep quiet. Sadly, just play or do things on my own side because it's like pure enjoyment and yapping about people, what we like and all. Man, it's just I feel like genuinely though, like there's no cycle here, right? There's no feedback loop, which is the problem, right? Like when I exercise, I get into a state where it's like, you know, I'm pushing forward and my body is like working itself, but it gets stronger, you know, like I break down the body, I push it up, but by working out, I'm working on like the other parts of my body, right? Like it's a feedback loop, like it starts to get really, it's just to improve things in my life overall. But when I talk about something that I enjoy, even when I have other people being like, "Wow, that's cool," it doesn't feed back into me because because of just how things are online and how we like engage with things online. It legitimately like hurt like fucking like doesn't like feed back into that, you know? Like the engine just doesn't start, you know? Like no matter how hard I turn the key, like it just keeps on sputtering, you know? I can't, there's not like an amount of fuel that I can push in that makes me like feel comfortable talking about it, you know? I'm all constantly like feeling the need to hide, you know. I feel like the need to lampshade away the fact that I enjoy this thing or whatever, you know. And it's just that like I don't know, I don't feel like there's any like space publicly online anymore that like that does try to cultivate this, you know. I don't think there is. You know, Twitter rocks if you hate something, and Twitter sucks if you like something. But because of this, I don't know if Twitter is like definitively not a fandom space. It's literally just a hater space at this point. You know, that's all it is, right? So like I don't know, like what is there to be done here really? Not a lot, not a lot. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Meow 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 meow. I mean, it's why I try to like. I mean, push forward a kind of. I mean, I don't know if I'm bringing the vibe here. Honestly, I don't know if I'm doing well these days in terms of doing this. But like, I want to. If I were to create a community, I want to create a community where people can just like talk about things they like and like we can like leave the other things behind for a little bit, you know. But like the thing is with that though, you know, thing with that though is that people have also like pointed out that like saying like let people enjoy things has like hurt like certain things and certain like dynamics in fandom space, and I'm like I don't know if I like disagree with that or anything, but it's like the sentiment behind that isn't that you shouldn't talk about it, is that you shouldn't be like an asshole about things, and but people like take that as like people's like sort of like shield, right? And they like try to tear it to pieces because it makes it so that they can't be like mean about it, which is just like I don't know, it's like annoying because like the language of fandom today these days is inherently just like reduction and like reduction and what gives like the greatest effect, right? Like there's no room to be like wishy-washy about anything because you will be pushed out of the conversation. You know, if you want to be heard in any context online, you need to be like loud and brash and rude and like probably like not a good way. So it's and this systemic like sort of language use online is kind of like exactly why it's like a little bit harder to like actually like even like try and like find groups that like you if I like get this feedback loop where like you're excited to talk about anything, you know. But I don't know. Again, like what am I gonna do about the shifting vibes, like shifting like tides of language, you know? What exactly am I gonna do about that? Right? It's like when people want to say like, oh, you should like we should like use this word instead of this word, and I'm like, are you in control of that? I don't know if you're in control of that, but like whatever, dog. Doodlezilla, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Well, I guess the thing is, I'm trying to get into game technology. Maybe other people probably like understand me on technically. I hope that it works for you because I went to like animation school and it was pretty cool because I got to meet people that did give a fuck about art. You know, it was pretty cool. To let we should say is respectful. It is a difference. I don't want to rant. They're fun. You know, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know if I'm the kind of person that is gonna like declare that there's something like inherently wrong with like the world or like the way that people speak about fandom online. You know, like I don't know if I have like the balls to do that. I guess I don't know if I have it in me to like to go that far and say that like there's something like inherently wrong with the world because the world and like language and like online culture exists despite like what I want out of it, you know? Like it exists in spite of that. And like to deny the fact that discourse exists and to desire a world where there is no such thing as discourse is to dream of is to like dream of like a utopia that doesn't actually like function. You know, like people are gonna have like legitimate points about things eventually that like aren't gonna be compatible with other people anyway. You know, like consensus as like an idea is already like a thing where like everyone's a little unhappy, right? And it's like I don't want to like reject that notion entirely. You know, like there's not there. What I want emotionally out of like online spaces and out of like online discourse is like not what it's gonna give me, but I do think that like if they were to make like a space that was entirely what I wanted out of the internet, I don't think it would like exist for very long, you know? I don't think it would thrive. I don't think it would like have any like staying power. I don't think it would like have any like I guess like I don't know really like there's a lot to that I guess, but I don't know if it would have a lot of things I guess that would make it like a community or like us like a thing that exists, you know. I guess the point that it exists and it just matters. I don't know, right? Like there's this sentiment that exists, right? There's this one sentiment that like I remember sticking with me a little bit because like it had me thinking, you know, it wasn't like super like complicated or anything, but it's just like there's this concept that I saw where it's like people who are like, for example, still on Twitter, like treat being on Twitter as like an act of resistance. You know, they treat it as like legitimately being a part of like a fight, you know? If they're on Twitter, they're still fighting whatever's making Twitter bad because they're there, you know? And it's like I don't know if I agree with that, but it's like it's also that like the sort of like exists the sort of culture that we have and the sort of like space online sort of like I guess like I don't want to say zeitgeist. Fucking, that's like too much of a word for this. But like I don't know, the current like cultural existence online kind of like makes me think about that, right? It just like it makes me think about that and that sentiment, you know, like it's an interesting sentiment to me, like genuinely, like it makes me think about like what do people online think they're doing when they're online, you know, like what are you as a person doing online that like that makes you think that this is a fight. And, you know, I'm not denying that it's a fight. You know, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not gonna say that. You know, but it's just like legitimately like what's going on in there. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Which is why it's like kind of interesting to me, I guess. But I think a way to say it is so the fact that some people, places, or other people exist alone is going to help that one person that's going to be a place. Say, damn, someone actually did it. It might be trying to be trying to popular, but some of people just a passing trend, right? That's part of it too, I guess, right? Where it's like, you know, despite my qualms with like online existence, you know, like there are spaces for people. You just gotta like find it, which is like might be an ordeal, it might not be worth it for you, but it is out there eventually. You know, I'm sure if I tried, I could find people who actually give a fuck about like Genshin or like Honkai or fucking Monster Hunter and actually want to talk about it instead of being annoying about it, I guess. It's like some games exist or some niche or something that's huge trending with some views and it feels good, but it's gonna have them niche so much. And the views drop and dies, people call it dead game, but people actually count it as not just a passing trend. I don't know. It's overall like kind of always just existing in a current of like popular opinion, right? Like what am I really gonna do about that, I guess, really? Also, I've been drawing boxes for like a little bit too long, I feel like, but I feel like I also haven't been drawing boxes. I don't think I've warmed up enough though, which is like worried, bro. I don't know. Also worried doing game dev sometimes because I would have imagine a game I made that only gets relevancy for 2 or 3 years down the line. It would always pain me. Well, you better get used to that idea. I feel like, yeah. I don't think I've made anything that is still like even within the minds of anyone that's like past like 2 years at this point. I don't think anything I've made 2 years ago has any like staying power in anyone's mind. If you say that it does in yours, then I'm glad. But like, you're not part of the majority here. But let's draw some ellipses and stuff. But let's draw some ellipses and stuff, and then we can get going. All right, let's get drawing. Let's get grooving. Let's get moving. Binomo. Binomo. What type of cat are you? I'd like to think that I'm like probably like something like a black cat, I guess. My fur is kind of grayish, so I'm not like really void cat-ish. You know, my hair isn't, my hair and fur isn't really like super dark, but like you know, kind of grayish, I guess, kind of gray blackish. I did think about actually, what if I made like the coloring of the hair and like everything like a deep black, like a pure black, you know? But I feel like that'd be a bad decision. But I don't know. Type of cat. Yep. Type of cat. Species, furry. Species, the furry one, not the one that's like naked. Egyptian Mao. Meow meow. Oh, oh, meow. Meow is such a funny word, dog. Meow, meow. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I feel fucking weird. I'm gonna be real. I'm so like weirdly sweaty too. Can I be honest? Maybe it's just because I've been talking so much in the past like hour or so, but like I'm also like really fucking sweaty and gross right now. Although that might also be because it's like hot and it's like summer and stuff. But like I need to like I feel like I need to like I don't know do something about that. Even though there's not much I can do. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go like rinse off my hair. Why not? You know, because I did work out today, and I did already do that. But like maybe I should do it again. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Fuck. Okay. Talk stream. Talk stream. Talk stream. Gyu was here. XX Gyu was here. XX. Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. I said that like twice, but like whatever. Hi. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. Have I warmed up enough? I'm gonna draw 2 more ellipses and then we're gonna get going. 2 more ellipses. I already said fucking I was gonna draw 2 ellipses and that was gonna be it. But okay, you know what? There we go. Whatever. Those ellipses are kind of shit, but that's fine. Let's move on and let's do some. Let's work on Mecca's thing. Yippee! How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Frankly, honestly, don't really know what else to say about it. I'm a little tired, little tired, little everything, but we'll move on, you know. I subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, don't have alerts on for don't have alerts for YouTube. I don't know if you can even get those for YouTube subscriptions, but thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's make some thumbnails. Let's get my watercolors here, I guess. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is a commission for Mecca. And the other chat right there. We're working on redesigning their OC, and this is what we've got so far. So we're gonna thumbnail some poses today. I feel like thumbnailing can be kind of boring, but it's a thing that I gotta do. So let's do a little bit of it. So number one, I'm gonna think about like classic, like sort of like mechanic pose, maybe, I guess. I guess like maybe. How do I don't know how actually. Hold on. Go on, like tilt this like this way, maybe. Hello, red site. Hello, red site. Yeah. Actually, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna need to like rethink that. Hold on. Do I have any refs for this actually? Pretty. Nothing is boring if you use your imagination. Maybe. You know, I can see that. I guess there's a lot of mundanity that could be spiced up with a little bit of thought. Yeah. Okay, well, head like tilted this way. Head tilted this way. Shoulders this way. Hips this way. Sparkles, everything is better with sparkles. I like sparkles. Sparkles are nice. Sparkles are shiny, and that's usually pretty good. Okay, actually, let's put this hand on the hips maybe. And I imagine like this hand would then be like sort of like holding onto the goggles, I guess. They'd be holding onto them. So like that this is one idea for pose. It's like fairly simple. So like this would be the goggles, you know, and then we can have like the coat just sort of dangle around the side, just gonna fill it in a little bit. And this would be a basic silhouette, and then we could like sort of show off that too. And then we're gonna have like separate views for like this thing. So that's one idea. That's one idea. Okay, Diva, yeah. Hands are hard to draw. Hands are hard to draw, aren't they? Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do to make them easier though, but they are pretty hard to draw even, especially if you don't really like have a sort of like foundation to work off of, yeah. I mean, a lot of my favorite hand drawings nowadays are like kind of like weird, you know? They're kind of like exaggerated and weird, which is like, ooh. Ironically, the first pose I thought of for Mecha, although right now right arm instead of left arm would be more fitting for her. Not gonna lie, you think so? You think it would right arm up would be more fitting? I can do that. Like if you, I can do that. I can just like flip this thumbnail if you want. Yeah, I think so. Okay, why? I have 10 pages of practice hands. 10 pages? Jesus Christ. My goodness, I don't know if I've done 10 pages of. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's a lie. I have done more than 10 pages of boxes. I've been in a lot of boxes and a lot of other practice things, but I don't know if I've ever done 10 pages. I just hands. And just fitting for her in love. Yeah, I mean that's fair. You know. I guess the thing with this is that like, yeah, they are hard to draw. Well, okay, well, yeah, but like you know, I guess like you know, I guess yeah, if you want to get better at them, you practice. You know, but I think it's like also like important to like get those hands onto characters, like get those hands onto bodies too, you know. So I don't forget to don't forget to do that too. Okay, so that's one pose. I'm not sure if I can think of a similar pose. Practice makes progress. Practice does make progress. This is true. This is true. Meaningful practice makes measured progress too, as well. You know, doing things with intention will take you far. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, well, actually, hold on. Let me take a look at your personality, like a description again. Let me see if I can like come up with any poses from that. Actually, wrong link apparently. Okay. I don't hear what to say. So gay and then sparkles. I mean, you know, it doesn't cost money to to not say anything. You know, I'm the streamer here. I'm the one who's supposed to like keep their stupid fucking mouth like moving. You know, it's all right. You don't have to say anything if you don't got anything to say. It's all right. uh, I too am bit of the gay. All right. You know, I was gonna ask, are you calling like me gay, or are you calling like anyone else gay, or just like saying gay as like an expression of like something else? You know, life. All right, gay, life, gay. All right, that's fair. You know, I was gonna ask for clarification on that, but like that's fine. You know. I too am a bit gay. All right. I mean, damn, a lot of people are admitting this in the chat today. I wonder what happened. I wonder what's going on. Hmm. Congrats. Maybe I don't know if you're coming out. I guess, or if you're just like letting me know. If you're just letting me know, then well, hey, thanks for letting me know. But if you're like coming out, then like I'm proud of you. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I guess. Oh jeez. Okay, hold on. I can't. God, I can't think properly. Cause like the next post I was gonna do is basically the same one, but less maybe. I mean, one idea that I simply could have is just like to have like this arm on the thing again, I guess. And then this arm kind of like going towards the screen a little bit, but like still off to the side a little bit just to maintain silhouette. And then we're gonna have like an arm here that has like a wrench in it, I guess. And then that'll be like a pose, and then we can have like a sort of stand like this, I guess. Hmm. I guess maybe I could like push this, like rotate this back in, I guess. Hmm. Okay, so this is like an idea, right? This is like an idea where it's like got the wrench, it's like a bit of an interesting, like not flirty. It could be flirty, but it's also kind of just like a sort of, hey, yeah, he, I got a wrench. I'm a mechanic. Yahoo. That's kind of cliche on its own right, in its own way, but like I kind of like it. That's a different pose we could do. It's a little bit more sort of just like, huh, you caught me in the middle of something here. I could also make like a sort of wow, you caught me in the middle of something pose, I guess, but like I feel like that would have to involve like a prop of some kind, or maybe you'd have to like obscure some aspect of the character that I don't know if I'm willing to do. I guess I think so because it's like a ref sheet, right? So like we gotta keep it pretty open, pretty forward, at least. So if I'm thinking about that in that way, I guess just I could do one thing where it's like she's like grabbing like the strap of her top, and it's like it's kind of like fucking like she's like hanging on to like the overall strap on overall straps maybe. But that would kind of obscure some details. I feel like that would obscure like this detail in particular, which like I don't know. It'd be kind of like the Grace drawing, Actually, I could have like one of the hands like grab onto it, like just like be hanging onto it here, like hanging onto like the strap here, and then like this other hand would be just like sort of like yo, I guess. Hmm. Okay. And then now. That'd be that. And then this thing would be like. Maybe twist it like the other way, actually. All right, we got that going. Okay, you know what? This is a question for like later down the design process, maybe, or maybe right now. But like, I wonder, like, I haven't drawn the tail yet. Actually, hold on. And this is like a question for now, I guess, technically. And it's just like, do you think Mecha? Do you want like the tail to be like coming like out of a hole out the back of the jacket, like coming out of a hole out the back of the jacket, or do you want it to be like tucked like underneath the jacket and have it like pop out underneath like here? Because like I could do like both, kind of, not both, but I there's like options here, I guess. because I'm not gonna draw the back of it yet. I'll draw the back of it when I do the back pose, and we can adjust from there. But like, I could number one have just like a triangle shaped like slit here, and then we do like that, and then we can have like the tail like appear out of here, like that, and the rest of the jacket will just like continue on as like normal, right? And then the tail can like do its own thing, and then we can still have like Mecha as like the logo here, and then the sleeves and then stuff. So I don't know. Back of the jacket works best, in my opinion. All right, sure, we can do that. We'll do that then. And I mean, in that case, actually, you know, I should probably draw the tail then, actually. So. I mean, actually, Mecha, do you have any like design ideas for like how you want the tail to look? Do you have any references of how you want the tail to look? Because otherwise, I could reference it from the original design and try to adapt it. But if you have like a clear idea of what you want it to be, that would be nice. But if you don't, that's fine too. Ugh. I don't actually have any outside of the design, but a bit more fluffy. That's all I can imagine personally. A bit more fluffy. Because like foxtails aren't actually all that like. I don't know. How do I say this really? Uh, I'm back. Ooh, what's fluffy? Fluffy? Ooh, foxtails? Yes, we're talking about foxtails. Because, like, foxtails are, like, poofy, and, like, oftentimes when you stylize a foxtail, you do, like, a teardrop shape, right? Like, you have it be, like, big in the sort of third of it, and then you do a lot of that, like that. Or you just make it, like, a big tuft. You know? But, like, in the original design, though, in the original design for Mecha's tail, it's like really fluffy. It's like really like wavy and curly too, almost. So fox tails. I like foxes, all foxes and fluff. I also like foxes and fluff, yeah. I think foxes are funny animals. I mean, yeah, see, like this thing, that's like the part of it, right? Like the fucking thing is like, wow, you know, like that's this is like the default way you might wanna like stylize a foxtail, but I'm a snow fox theorist. Snow foxes are such silly guys. Snow foxes are in fact silly guys. I think we have at least like three people who can vouch for that and also share in that sentiment. Hello, I am people. Your people. Yep, your people. All right. Also, Mecca, do you like want me to keep like the weird like little like strap thing that she had on her old tail? Cause like I can keep that in if you want, but I don't know if you're gonna see it yet. But just let me know. Yeah, I do actually like keeping that. All right, cool. And then we do this, and then we can like put your logo here again if you want. Yeah, sure, why not? And we like erase some of these lines just to make it oh so fluffy. Awesome, Z. Oh my god, you're in the YouTube stream, so you can't hear the music that's happening, unfortunately, but I'm glad you describe whatever is happening is awesome, I guess. We love acapella, acapella. We love acapella. We do. Okay, so back to the thumbnails though. Here are 3 front-facing thumbnails. We're gonna pick and choose from those, or if Mecha can like pull out a reference with like a better pose, then we'll use that. But that's on Mecha. But let's also think of some back poses, I guess, because like I want to do that. I know also the first one is so fitting for a Knuckle just a little put one for her. Alright. Let's choose that. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's choose that one, yeah. Fine then. My cat just sat on my glasses. Oh, are they okay? Do you need to like oh fuck, did you need to like replace them? Oh shit. Is your cat like big? Is your cat like heavy? Oh no. Crunch. My cat's broken my glasses 10 times. Oh, okay, alright. 10 times? Okay, now I'm starting to wonder exactly whose fault it is now, because if your cat just sat on their glasses, maybe you need to, and it's been 10 times, but you need to start taking better care of your glasses. I don't know how you read my line of husband's little thing. I immediately knew what I wanted. If it was supposed to be the one that worked, alright. Well, yeah, I'm glad that it worked out. I can't find my glasses case, but it was the glass. It was just a cat that was pure floof, so we're good. Okay, so they're not broken right now, but they have broken your glasses like 10 times still. And you don't have your glasses case? I don't know. You probably gotta find a box or something at this point. Find like a vault. Find like a high security safe for them. Oh my god. Glasses are expensive. Expensive, bro. I put them on my windowsill now. Well, alright. Is that cat proof? Is your windowsill cat proof? I got them from Costco. Well, okay, look, I got my glasses from Costco too, and they have not been broken by my cat 10 times when I had a cat. But like when I had a cat, they did not get broken by them 10 times. So, Costco sells glasses? They do. They do a lot of things. Costco has glasses, Costco has a pharmacy, Costco has chicken bakes and hot dogs and pizza. Costco has like a lot of things, believe it or not. They refuse to jump onto my bed, which is in front of my window. They have eye They have optometrists. Yes, they have optometrists. Wow, the smart shape there incoming and perhaps clutch. I'm well aware of the Costco chicken bame, but glasses? Yeah, they sell glasses and frames. You know, yeah, exactly. That's exactly, yeah. They do eye exams and sell you frames and also make like get you the glasses. You know, you can like just have you can like get your eye exam, choose some frames, and then pick up your glasses like in a week or two after that. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like you do everything there. Costco is just kind of built like that, dog. I don't know. I'm gonna be really fucking sad when it's like my turn to get a membership and like I'm not just like not gonna be able to like fucking like and like I'm gonna get really mad if like if it becomes like peak Costco like a like era and then like a Costco like turns to shit somehow. I'd fucking hate it if that happened. I'm gonna like fucking like lose it if that happens to me. Like in my membership, I'm gonna lose my card. I swear. Oh my god. For I don't know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I'm getting the sense that you might be a little bit forgetful. I lose everything. Oh my goodness, you. Oh my goodness. A little worried. My name is just an anime character. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware. But like, should I not call you that then? Should I call you was here? Like, like you walked in with a name tag like that said that, should I not call you what's on your name tag? Even if it's like, I mean, if it's an anime character name, it's like it's still a name, it's still a name. I'm not sure what your point is here. Not you is fine. All right, all right. There we go. We're okay. Look, it's okay. There's no shame in your name being an anime character. No shame in it. At least I'm not. I'm not gonna shame you about it. A lot of people might, but like I don't. I don't care. But like like what the fuck does Sequoia mean even? So like it's chill. I mean, I guess if I do this one, then this one could literally just be like the reverse, the reverse of like the first pose up there. So like it would be like that. It would mean there's like a little less like visible like sort of personality in that regard, but you'd still see like the majority of the backside, I guess, and that would still be fine. And then like I don't know if I have any other ideas really, but. It's a rough sheet with like a little bit of character. I mean, actually, is that what you want? By the way, like I kind of went in with this with this assumption, but like I'm assuming since your last ref sheet had a bit of character because like they're doing a pose. It's not like a perfect like a turnaround or anything. It's not like a perfect like just a pose version of your character just standing there being as a perfect reference. It's like it's got personality to it, right? So I'm assuming though that's what you want, Mecca, but like I don't know. I feel like you should like correct me now. I guess if that's not what you want. Of course, yeah. It's a beautiful with the fancy font. Wow, incredible. Unicode converter. The black actually looks so well, so I don't worry too much about that. Alright. I mean, I am trying to think about like the future artists who have to use this rough sheet, you know? Like I'm trying to think of things that would be nice of me to conclude without so that they don't like kill me, I guess, and be like, wow, this artist obscured so many details. I'm gonna kill them. I'm going to kill them, you know? So like I wanna be aware of that. Hmm. I think I'll be fine. Fine, you say? Right hand. All right, buddy. All right, you. I see like you're doing a new bit here, but like I'm not gonna get up from my chair, lean into my screen, and then trying to read that. All right, so like I'm just gonna leave that message unread, unfortunately. All right. You cool with that? You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to be but to be cool with that. So like I'm sorry. I'm not reading that. How long have you been drawing? It depends on what you mean by drawing, I guess. Like I've been drawing since like I really learned how to pick up a pencil, I guess, technically. It's always been something that I've been like to do, doodle on test sheets or whatever, etc., etc., but I started drawing more seriously, I guess, more taking it more seriously in terms of like trying to make it like something I want to do as a job for since the pandemic, I guess. So like 6 years at this point, I guess technically. So like 6-ish years, I guess. 6-ish years. Well, going on 7 now, I guess. So that's not like the longest time, obviously, but it's around that time, I think. Around that long. It's kind of funny that like the pandemic is like a useful actually a measure of time nowadays, though. It's kind of funny to think about that, isn't it? How long have you been doing this since the pandemic, Lamau? Anyway, yeah. Here we go. Here's the lineup. We already chose this one, so the other ones out of here are fine, are gone. But which back pose do you want, Mecha? Tell me which pose of the back you want. Oh, I need to draw the tail for this one too. Whoops. There we go. 6 PP post pandemic. Post pandemic. Oh my god. Well, it's kind of funny actually, Gyu, because like I've technically actually been like animating longer than I've been drawing. Seriously, you know, I started drawing seriously around the start of the around the start of the pandemic, but I actually animated. I still animated for like 2 or 3 years before that, doing stick figure animations before that. So I've been technically been animating for like maybe like fucking like I guess like 9 years, maybe. Maybe that's still a big maybe though. I don't know about that. Honestly, burger menu number dos seems to work well because you see that the previous pose I chose. All right. Chosen, baby. There we go. It's in. It's in, baby. Yo, it's in. All right. And now I am going to move on from this again. I hate the pandemic. You hate the pandemic because we still had school. Well, it did cause. I mean, a lot of people that's how it is, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people had school still. A lot of people had to go to school. A lot of people had to do school online. A lot of people got their whole social lives kind of like kicked to the curb. A whole lot of people had their whole life kind of just like put on pause. It was like that. It was like that. I'm just watching the cat in the corner rock out to the winds. They're living their best life, honestly. They're living their best life. I wish I could go out and just rock out to the wind. Listen to the melody of the rain and something else, I guess. The rain and some rain and trees, I guess, maybe. Ow, my hand, bro. Oh, ow, my hand, bro. What happened? I cracked my knuckles, kind of. Not really. I just kind of bent them a little bit, and they're honestly kind of sore. I should probably stop drawing, but like I'm not going to because I'm like because like I kind of still want to draw, and I feel like I'd feel worse if I stopped drawing exactly right now. So I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, but let's hope that I don't die. I'm just gonna set up my like hot bean scarf again and just like rest my hand on it, and hopefully the heat heals me later at least. Don't die on us, man! I'm trying. Lord, I am trying. I'm looking for a ref right now, though, actually. I'm looking through my recently downloaded reference packs because I might have an idea for a drawing, but not quite, though. Draw cat IDK. I'm good, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for suggestions right now. I'm not looking for suggestions. Dude, this pose is like kind of fucking sick, but like I don't know if I don't know if I can pull it off, I guess. Well, maybe. Maybe I could. I mean, it's not that complicated. I'm gonna be real. It's just kind of foreshortened in a weird way. No, it's not even foreshortened in a weird way either. I'm just like I'm gassing up this pose for like no reason, but like it's just a pose, whatever. I'm just like looking at it, trying to see if I can extract the character from it currently, because I've got a character in mind that I want to draw, but I don't know if this is the right one yet. I mean, see, this is like my problem, honestly, with like reference packs, is because like oftentimes the reference packs have a pose that is like generally applicable to like any like person, I guess, ever. But if you want to get specific and actually have a pose like really like fit a character, you kind of have to go the other way around, don't you? And it's kind of hard to find a specific pose in a reference pack instead of going from reference pack to drawing. That's the problem, isn't it? That's really just the problem. Is that going from reference pack to drawing is always going to be easier than trying to go from like idea to reference pack to drawing. The reference pack in the middle of that, trying to find a pose from the idea, which is often like the more interesting way of going about it, is like tougher. Which is like fine, we suffer for our art and stuff, but like. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. All right. I've been like waffling around here doing jack shit. All right, and I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. I'm an artist. I'm a streamer. I can yap forever, but I'm an artist too. I can't just leave a blank canvas unsullied. So waffling around or pancaking around. Pancaking around sounds like a little less like lazy. Waffling just seems like you're just kind of like actually like you're kind of scrambling around a little bit more than just like a pancake might. That's my instinct at least. Or maybe creping around. No, definitely not crepe. Crepes are innocent in this case. I don't think I am creping around. Waffle. Yep. Also, this line is not in the center. Is also not breaking up this sphere into like a line that I can work with because I am stupid. And unfortunately, God, I don't know. The sphere method is unfortunately just that. It's a method that just exists. And I'm just frankly, I'm just gonna do this. That's like around a third. I thought about doing some fan art recently of some like recent like VTubers or like just like things I've like been like consumed that I have like seen recently. But I don't know. I've been so like sort of. I mean, we literally just had a discussion about this, I guess. But like, I'm still like separate from that. Even I'm still just like sort of like unsure if I really want to like make fan art that much. Honestly, Cause like, and not for like any like real like interesting like, oh haha, like do you just want to and not for any like interesting like an admirable reason or anything. It's just that like I don't know if I want to like if I want to keep boosting my numbers with like just fan art, you know. I don't know if I really want to keep attracting like disparate fandoms or from around like online to like follow me, and then I just never draw anything for that fandom ever again, you know. And that sounds stupid because it is stupid, frankly. Like honestly, that's like how like everyone draws fan art and no one cares if you don't draw fan art again. You know, but like every time I draw fan art though, I always think about man, like I could be doing personal work though. I could be doing personal work though, you know? Which is like annoying sometimes, but like I don't know. It's what I do, I guess. Relatable? Holy shit. I'm a relatable streamer? Oh my god. Relatable, fuck. Yeah, though, I don't really know what to do about it. Cause like I also am thinking like maybe I do need to get more eyes on my work though. Like maybe I do need to just like start doing some more fan art, just to like get more eyes on my work, so potentially so I could potentially even just like maybe get a job. You know, it'd be pretty cool if I got a job, dude. It'd be pretty cool. Unemployed streamer dreams of job. Do art streamers dream of the industry? It's very sad the age where you could get popular with original content is over. Is it over? I mean, you still kind of significantly harder. Yeah, I imagine like it might be harder, but like I don't know if it's ever over for anything, right? I think it's just that people are just like I don't know. I mean, like in like an age of like just like throwaway IPs and shit, you know. I guess technically having your own IP is like kind of like one of the most persistent things you can do. I guess technically, you know, if I build up the Ria and Gyek fandom, maybe I'll have a shot at beating the winter, you know. But like, who knows? Also, true. I don't think it's never over. Some of things just go and leave again. Go against me. It just seems to come back sometimes. I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far to call everything in the world a cycle, but like a lot of things move and a lot of things happen all the time, you know. And eventually, if you throw the dice enough times, that's what it'll become, right? So like, I don't know. Really, that's just me talking, really. But I don't know. Yeah, fair. It's not everything, but things happen. Yeah. I think life is so random. Anything can happen. Kind of. Yeah. If you subscribe to this idea too, then you know you might also like consider life to be like a little bit of a what do you say connected in many ways, you know, too. So depends on your worldview in that case, I guess. But eight plays V3Q. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. What's up? Hope you're doing well. I'm drawing, believe it or not. Good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired. Stream might be a little bit short today, but whatever, that's fine. You know, I'm feeling alright, frankly. You know, I've got some I don't know, I got a cool breeze from the fan. I'm like got a full belly, I guess, technically. And like, you know, I'm drawing, which I do enjoy doing, so you know what? All things considered, we're alright, we're alright. It's not too far. I feel like this is like way too far, but I don't know. Also draw traditional. Oh, cool. Cool. What's your do you have a preferred medium or a traditional? I mean I guess traditional is a medium, so I guess I don't know. Do you have anything in particular that you enjoy using in traditional art? And digital? Oh, okay. And digital. Well hey, cool, hell yeah. I come here to take notes. You're here to take notes? Oh dear, I don't know if you should be doing that. I think there's many more qualified people to take notes from. Unless you mean like you're gonna take notes on something else and you're just here to chill on the stream. In that case, go to yeah, break a leg. But like if you mean that, then like never mind then. But no, I like the you like the underdogs. You like the underdogs. You know that's like one way to phrase it, I guess. All right, big man. All right, dog. All right. Sure. Phrase it like that. I guess I'm an underdog now, y'all. Yo, am I an underdog? Holy shit. Guys, am I an underdog? Wow. Congrats? Question mark. See, that's what I'm saying, right? Like I'm an underdog. I mean, I don't think I'll ever. I don't think I'm considering myself like an extremely professional or good artist, but or like the biggest streamer ever. But like I don't know. I don't think I've ever considered myself to be an underdog. So this is a new experience. Maybe I don't know. Also, look at her fucking thighs. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I mean, the reference doesn't go past this, but like if I draw past this, I feel like it's gonna ruin the point of this drawing. So maybe I won't do that. Okay, we're gonna soften that up and just redraw it, just to like give us some more cleaner space to work. Let's draw another line here, temple-ish. I can like break this down even more, but I don't know. You might be an underdog, but to my heart, you are an overcat. The overcat. Wow. I should have never meant to offend you. You have not offended me. I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. You have not offended me in any way. I just think it's funny, alright? You have not offended me. Don't even worry for a second about that. I don't think there's a lot that you could say to offend me, honestly. Although don't that's not an invitation. That's not an invitation to try, but like still, alright? You're doing fine. Oh my god, my toxic trait is thinking that I can always like stick like this shape into every like side of the face drawing that I do because like I just like how this looks in the 3/4 view so much, but like this is like definitively like a front facing view. I can't add that shape in that as much at least. Yeah, like definitively this is like a front facing view. Like there's not much I'm gonna do about that. Although maybe I could shrink this a little bit though, you know, if I just like grab this and like push it up a little bit just to like help me like really get into the really get the perspective here going maybe. You know what? Honestly, this is not again. This is not a challenge, but like, I wonder if there's anything that you could say that. Actually, no, there is. Actually, no, there's plenty that you could accuse me of that I would be plenty offended by. Actually, you know, I'm not some like Zen fucking monk. If you, there's a couple things that if you accuse me of, I would kill you. I would kill you actually. So like, don't go looking for them. I guess you know. Streamers fallacy. Streamer says don't do a thing, but then like this is like explicitly now an invitation to do such a thing, even if no matter the intention. Wow. My toxic trait is really just overthinking. I overthinking that I skip a few days later that I forget the drawing completely. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's. Yeah, you know, that's why a whole part of my thing is I gotta manage information. You know, I gotta manage information, manage scope. You know, I gotta plan from the beginning. You know, that's just all parts of it. You know, when you're doing this, you know, you gotta pay attention a little bit. This head is like tweaking me out though. I am like legitimately thinking that this head might be like the wrong in like every way possible, but I don't know why I'm thinking that. Note taken. All right, sure. All right. So we can make this. You can take that note, I guess. I don't know. I mean, look, it is important though. Like, you know, to plan your things. You know, with the plan your drawings and stuff. You know, like there's like a point. There's like you know like if you go into every drawing like just thinking I'm gonna make a drawing and like not think about like oh are you gonna color it, are you gonna like add a background, are you gonna do all this, are you gonna like do like what style you're gonna do it in, what pose are you gonna do, like if you don't plan all of that at least partially or at least put some effort into like going through that pain first, the rest of the process is gonna be even more painful, you know, like you gotta take like all like the first part of the process of making a drawing has to be like the most intensive part because you're working out most of the problems when you do that part, you know? That's why thumbnailing and like doing things like rough sketches is important because if you do it roughly and quickly, then that means that you don't waste time like on ideas that don't have legs and you need to like redo them later, you know, if you spend once you spend like a lot of time on them. So hey, legitimate tip, I guess. Legit tip. I'm gonna save this file and call it KTA. Not a good file name, honestly, but it'll do. It'll do. Ow, my neck. Ow. Okay. Alright, let's draw a line there, and let's draw like a line kind of like this, you know, that's the cage of the ribs. That's the rib cage. Okay, is this rib cage too big? Is it too big? Is it too big? I don't think so. I don't think it's too big, but maybe I'm stupid. I'm gonna make a new layer because this is the foreshortened bit, and like the foreshortened bit is an important bit, so now we're gonna do this, yes. I don't know a lot of art YouTubers that stream well. Really grateful this one does. I'm glad that you're here and you're enjoying the stream, I guess. Or that you're enjoying an art stream, I guess. I do know that, like, I'm pretty sure Cynics does, like, Cynics in particular does stream. I don't know who else, though, does. Some people do. Oh, hey, Cleo's playing Arknights right now, wow. We call it the rib cage because whatever's inside is trying to escape. Yeah, my heart and my lungs. No, actually, we call it the rib cage because my heart tries to escape from every time I see you. Haha, hee. Ooh, bam, bam. Boom, bam. Yeah, you know. Flushes aggressively. Oh, wow. Whistle noise. Okay, so gun. Okay, so gun. Gun. We draw. To make the gun, we draw a box. We draw the box. We draw this box, and then we draw like. End of it's like here-ish, maybe. God, fuck, I don't know. All right, and we're gonna like draw like a circle here, just to like just so that we're aware that it's a gun. All right, just so that we're aware. Gun where? Here in front of you. All right, look, I'm drawing it right now. I'm drawing it right now. All right, calm down. It's right here. It's right there. You can just calm down. Jingle jangle, gun. Yes, it's a gun. Oh shit, I just realized actually this pose is perfect because I remember Katya's like left-handed. And I didn't even realize I forgot that this gun is like fucking in her left hand. I forgot about that. Holy shit. In the reference, holy shit, hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby, let's go. Okay, so the reference has this like finger kind of like really blurry and like I can barely tell what it's like doing, but like let's try. Okay, let's just try. Thanks for representing us, Sequoia, raising my left fist into the air. I see you. You are seen. Even if this world doesn't. Okay, you can't really see anything happening here. Okay, hold on. Do I need to make like this entire part of like the hand bigger? Do I actually? Maybe I don't. Because if I just like emphasize the pinky a little bit more, and I just like try and like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 fingers. That is 4 fingers. I might start drawing at 3:45 a.m. What time is it now? Excuse me? Why is everyone in my stream like fucking in my stream at like the most unholy hour possible, bro? I don't know exactly what's like stopping you from like doing that any other time, but sure. Alright. IDK, acceptable answer, honestly. All right, you know we've all got our thing. We've all got our thing. I mean, I mean, you say that, but like, if you're if there is like not a reason, then like I don't know. Can I be the push to get you to draw earlier? Maybe, you know, consider it at least. Would you consider drawing earlier? It's a whole new time in Africa. That's why. What does that mean? What? What? Wait, what do you mean it's a whole new time in Africa? Because I mean, like, I don't know, like, fucking, like, I know that, like, I mean, I don't know, like, when clock strikes midnight, I guess, yeah, it's a new day. Is it a new time? Yeah, I guess so. That's fair. Hmm. I live in, that doesn't fucking answer my question. What? Like, is okay? Hold on, you didn't answer. Okay, is it like 3 a.m. for you right now? What time is it for you right now? I don't like you know like okay. I know you live in Africa. All right, cool. What time is it in Africa? Like, is 3:45 a.m. like in the next minute or something? That like so that means that like you've already started drawing and my whole argument is redundant or what? I was trying to convince you to like draw earlier. What does that have to do with Africa? I don't have time in the day. Okay. Um, you know what? That's fair. But 3:48, 3:45 a.m. is pretty late in the night, you know? So I'm just thinking like maybe try drawing starting and drawing start drawing at like 2 maybe at least maybe at midnight exactly. Or like, do you not have time until 3:45? Because if you don't have time until 3:45, then that explains things. You know, don't get me wrong. But like, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, look. I'm trying to get it here. All right, just like it's you know, I get it. I have shit to do in the day as well. You know, I got shit to do as well. But okay, can I be real? This like foreshortened pose here. This is accurate to the ref mostly, but I don't know if I like how it actually looks. Like it makes me like uncomfortable a little bit, just like, with how like the arm is. You know, I know it's like technically correct, but like I don't know if I'm confident enough to actually like to like make that look good. You know, being correct and having the thing look good at the same time is actually kind of hard. So you know, like you can have like a thing that you draw that can be like aggressively correct, and it'll look good too. But like if you're like only kind of correct, which which I think I am, I'm only kind of correct in the drawing of the gun here. Then like I don't know if I can really pull off like this foreshortening. This makes it time to draw. The extra quota has been raised. Imaginary quota has been raised. Tis back. Oh, gun. Pew 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 pew. It's a gun. Pew pew. I'm gonna lower this gun actually. I'm gonna bring it lower down to the hand, I think, because I think that would be benefited. I do think it would benefit it. If I draw this and I move this like here, maybe actually. Actually, I didn't care what to draw. I've been on a campaign to finish my work in progress. Oh, fuck. I should be working on my campaign too. Fuck. Fuck. Bro, fuck. Fuck, bro, fuck. Oh, shit, fuck. Actually, Abaddon, did you, like, see that whole thing? I don't know if it was, like, a whole... if it was, like, a... I don't know if it was, like, an actual, like, was it like an official thing? But like, didn't Archive of Nethies like stop? Yeah, like get like unpartnered with like, with Paizo? Isn't that's like fucked up, right? I saw it happening live. Oh no! What does this mean for the trout population? No. Yeah, very. Oh man. Oh man. I'm sad. Hopefully nothing too bad. Turns out keeping up with Archive of Nethies money spent on lawyers who are also jobless now, by the way. Fucked up, bro. Oh my god. Oh no. Everyone's jobless. So I have school from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. I need to finish my homework and study for an hour until 4 p.m. I have karate from 4:30 to 6 p.m. I do judo from 6:30 to 7 p.m. I just happen to wake up at this time. Okay, like, I mean... Alright. I'm just... Okay. Like, okay... A-plays, you keep, like, listing out facts, and, like, each of them do contribute to, like, the overall idea, but, like, if you just say that you don't have time to draw until 3:45, then that's fine. Or like, I don't know, if you just or if you say that you just woke up at this time, that's fine too. Because your original message told me that like, oh, I am actively choosing to only draw at 3:45 a.m., which was my main, point of like, I guess, contention. But if it's the case that you literally just woke up and it's 3:45 like right now, that's fine, man. That's fine. I'm not gonna judge you. So far, it only means to us that we won't have day one new content updates, and we won't have official artwork published there anymore, apart from the ones licensed by to be upfront art, which are only the iconics and the icons for the gods. I mean, the iconics was like one of my main like thing actually, because I liked those a lot actually. But like, I guess like losing the artwork for a lot of other things kind of sucks, right? That's it. Not the worst, but definitely a bad thing. to be happening overall. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, oh fuck, it's like, I mean, I'm guessing if that happens, that means that like, I mean, does the art that exists in like the Foundry like does the art that exists in like the Foundry like add-on module that adds like the art to the thing, is that like all the art we're ever gonna get now? Like is that what that means too, or Foundry and Archive, I think are two different things? Okay, yeah, but like the module thing, like where did the art for that come from? Is that like officially licensed or what? Like the module is definitely not like officially licensed by Paizo, is it? Oh yeah, pretty much. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. This is so far looking better than my entire sketchbook. All right, buddy, I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't put yourself down like that in my stream. All right, don't do that. Do not do that. All right, look. This is also better than anything that's in my sketchbook too, because the sketchbook is not meant is also meant for sketches. This is, this is a sketch, but like I've been doing this for a while. All right. No need to put yourself down like that. That's you don't need to give me a compliment by putting yourself down. All right, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. All right, I'm not into it. The module is official. Well, damn, fuck me. I'm stupid, I guess. But I mean, in that case, then still, I guess still is that still the case? Then I guess, and we might still have official art coming from Demiplane, which is the other officially licensed website that is still supported. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I guess more reason for me to like lock the fuck in and start making more NPC and like enemy art for my thing, because dude, the fact that the arm looks like this when it's like going towards this angle, it makes me like so confused, bro. Like I'm looking at it and it just doesn't. It looks like it looks like correct, but it also doesn't feel like like morally like whole sane, That's just bent in a way that like makes me like feel like I'm doing something wrong. And it looks pretty. Maybe exaggerate the trapezoidal shape of the forearm. Maybe make the radial pointier. Um, it is Katya, so I guess like I don't know. Looking great, man. Thank you. There you go. There you go. No need to put yourself down in there. Yeah. Appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it. What if I just made? I could also just like this is like not gonna make sense. But what if I just? I don't know. I could. Wow, bro. That doesn't look right at all. But like this is really funny. uh, I mean, with the arm like that, I guess it does like it's gonna start to affect like the chest a little bit. So I gotta like pay attention to that, don't I? I need to gather methods, dog. You know, like I've gathered many methods on how to draw the head, and I've even combined them to make my Omega method to how to draw the head. But I need to gather methods on people how people draw like the chest. You know, because I've been doing like my own thing in this regard for like a little bit too long. I think I need to like actually get like find like an actual method that I need to cut a steal from in order to get shit moving more. Oh my god, I've been sharing the same feeling. Yeah, right? Like, fucking, I need methods, dog. I need methods. Also, what I'm drawing here is, like, not even slightly what is shown in the ref. But I'm exaggerating the ref to, like, an extreme degree because I feel like it, so, like, I don't know. I could, like, try and make it more in perspective, maybe, if I did that. But I don't really like that, though. So you're gonna manage some information, alright? Let's just like lightly brush away these areas because they're being covered by a big fucking gun, so. One thing I've been noticing is how much I have subconsciously made lore about my characters because I keep adding information that I feel like isn't always the case. That's been always the case, but it isn't. You know, I mean, I feel like I need to do that more. I feel like I need to add like little things that actually make my characters like people instead of like just like facsimiles, I guess. Oh my god, gambling. Oh my god, lost from light. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a vice. Oh my god. How many points do you have in Half-Life? Not have. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Do you watch anime? On occasion, it's been known to happen. I don't watch that much anime, though. I'm gonna be real. I read a lot more manga than I watch anime, which is like, I don't know, probably not good for an animator. But I'm a fool. I'm a silly clown. Oh, the way he just goes nothing, nothing. I think it would have been more cost effective for me to save up for a sketch. Yes, yeah, I think it would have. You know, I think it would have lost from light. I'm gonna be real. I think it would have been more cost effective if you just like saved for a sketch. Yes. But gambling, take my soul. But gambling, take my soul. Oh my god. Where's your volition, dog? Where's your volition? Like earlier, I was being asked about Tabitha, and I said she loves using baggy clothes because they're comfy, but she just thinks she's fat and also secretly trying to hide herself or something. I feel like I already considered when I designed her, but I didn't. I didn't care where that came from. It's peak. It's peak. Oh, it's peak. I mean, you know, it's always like I mean, retroactively or not, you know, it's still like good character bits, you know, good character work, you know, and we love good character work around here. My schizo levels are raising, my powers grow in strength, my powers grow in strength, baby. Uh, Where did you get your OC from? My OC? I have several OCs. Which OC do you mean? Do you mean the guy that's over there, or what? And also, where do you mean? What do you mean by where did you get them? I didn't buy them. I designed them. I made them. I'm not. I don't buy adopts or anything like that. If that's what you mean, but I make most of them. You know, homegrown OCs. Haha. I mean, all of them are expressions of something that I want out of a character, you know, because like they're all characters, right? And like a lot of them are born from like sort of base, sort of more frivolous desires, but eventually they become more than that. But like a lot of them, I don't know, you know. I'm gonna say, how did you thought how you thought of it? How did it come to be? Okay, well let's start with like Hongshang over there, Hongshang over there, which is me. It's the one speaking. It's the Toon tuber. It's the PNG tuber. That's the me. That is me technically. It's a self insert in a way. You know, we went through a list. I wanted it to have a hat. I wanted it to have glasses. I wanted it to be a cat of some kind, probably. Did some like loose brainstorming, and it came up with this design. Kind of just because I wanted a self insert, you know. So this was like based on me. All right, that one's pretty easy. That one's pretty easy, right? As for a different character, I can't show that drawing of Yun. Fucking. Do I have a different drawing of Rie on here? I don't. I can just show this, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Well, okay. Here's two characters. This is Rie. This one here with the horns. I wanted like an Oni character that had like short black hair, and I wanted to put her in outfits. So that's where she came from. I like these horns where they're like flesh colored because I think it's like simple and it's like kind of cute. And she started off as basically just like a fashion doll, I guess. I made her mainly just to like put clothes on, but eventually she began to like sort of like manifest into like sort of into more to become a character that represents more of like me, I guess. You know, primarily I guess my creator side, I guess. You know, she's a chef, so she's like, you know, it's a step removed from an artist, I guess. This character over here, this one's Yue. This character is like, she came from like a desire to make like a character that could also be like, that also could be like, I don't know, like cute and also like a monster because she's also like freaky, and freaky in like an actual freaky way, or maybe both ways. You know, if I want to be like weird about it, I could also say freaky in the font, that kind of font kind of way. But she is also, but she's like this thing as well. You know, she's got all this shit going on as well. You know, but that's her. So like, but then she also is also like a product of that, and then she also comes to represent more of like sort of like and different aspects of me as well. So they're all like parts of me, and they're also like characters that I developed. So you know, some of them just came from desires. You know, I wanted a character that was a monster, and I wanted a character that had these traits. You know, so I wanted a character that was like this. You know, I have this character too. You know, actually, I have this character. This character here, the Twitch TOS breaking one. Haha. This character here is for a Pathfinder campaign. So this is from straight from like tabletop RPG, right? So like this one is had more from a base, more of a technical base. But I also did want to make like a creepy fox lady with eyes that are always closed. So that's where she came from. So yeah. That's them. That's my characters. All right. Maybe I need to raise my Schizo levels to get more character traits, more and more clearer ideas of like little bits of lore going on. You got this? Oh god, bro. I mean, basic fact, I already know that, like, Rie likes cats. That's, like the simplest thing in the world, bro. Like, she likes cats. It's that easy. It's just that easy. But, like, I don't know. Besides that, like, what else? I mean, you know what? Interesting thing, actually. I did have this one thought about, like, an actually important trait of hers, which was, like, what kind of cooking does she even actually, like, specialize in? You know? I immediately thought, like, okay, it makes sense. Number one, she'd be, like, really good at, like, like fictional Japanese cooking. That's like a give. That's like a gimme, right? That's like a given, because that's where she lives. But like, I had this thought about like what other style of cuisine would fit her as like a person, you know? And like, I couldn't imagine it being like French or like Italian. I imagine that she knows how to make Italian and like French food. Like she knows those because she's a professional. But like I was just thinking about that, and I'm wondering like what other like cuisines like does she know how to does she actually like, specialize in, you know? I was like in a character way, you know, like I because like she's obviously trained. She definitively is trained in making like every type of cuisine. She can bake, she can do everything, at least to like a competent level. But like I don't know, probably something dicey since she likes knives, right? Like I was thinking like what if she's like a fucking god with making soup specifically. What if she makes like the best soup in the fucking world? I don't know. And like being a soup like chef, I guess she like that means that she can she like number one also is like really good at making like like dishes that like help people like recover from sickness, warm them up, and like it seem protective, and you know help them like fill them up, you know, because like that seems like some like something that would be part of her character, you know, which I enjoy. I like that a lot. Family recipe from Onibaba. Onibaba. I do know that. I do know that her. I do know that she does like learn part of her knife skills from her mom. That's like a part of the lore already. I wrote about that a little bit, but she owes a little bit of her knife skills from that at least. Oh my god, it's Rav. Hello, hello. We were discussing about what cuisines Rie could potentially specialize in, and I thought that she could be like a really good soup, really good at making soups specifically. But she's also like obviously knows how to make Japanese food. But like I think it would be make sense if she really just really knows how to make a really like bomb soup. Soup yeah, soup yeah, yeah. Rock soup, but the rock is cosmic. What? What? I must admit, I'm not the biggest fan of soup. Fuck. What? That's fine, probably, honestly. Some people just don't like to drink their food. And Rie probably understands that, so, like, I don't know. I think it's my mom said that I don't like, to be fair. Holy shit. Fucking scandalous. It's not about the drinking factor? Damn. What is it then? I mean, I guess if it's just your mom's soup, then like, damn, that's like tough, I guess. Wait, no, yeah, it's my mom's soup fault because I love caldo verde. Oh my god, bruh. Holy shit. But I've never tried making soup for myself either. I mean, it's like literally. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna do it, but like making soup is like probably not that complicated for like a lot of things. You know, like you can make it complicated if you want, but you can make a pretty good soup just by putting shit in a bowl into the pot and boiling it. So like you could try it at least at some point. You know, it's not gonna be like that much skin off your back. Hopefully, hopefully I say that like in vain hope, but like you know. I mean, you know what? It has been a while since I had a soup though. Maybe I should like ask my mom to make one actually. I've been eating like a fuck ton of salads and like nothing else. Am I stupid or something? Hold on, I can't figure this arm out actually. Oh my god, bro. Caldo verde salad. It's yam with thinly sliced cabbage and pork. It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. Yam or potato. I mean, either way, I'm eating it. Yam or potato. And you guys decided not to call it green stew and keep using the original name for some reason. So don't ask me. I don't know. I mean, when you hear someone say green stew, do you like do you get an appetite when you hear someone call something green stew versus caldo verde? Yeah. Okay. Well then, I don't know. Then fucking color psychology. Green is color of swamp. I don't know. Swamp poison video game. Poison video game. I think I can cook is instant ramen. Well, is that cooking? Maybe it is. You know, it's a part of cooking at least. And I mean, hey, you know, look, you can like, how do you know how to augment instant ramen? And you know, do you know how to add an egg to it? Add an egg, you know, add some like peanut butter, add some like other shit into it. You know how to augment it. And also, you know, it's fair enough. I guess you are probably not like the exact like person I should be asking about the psychology of that. Yes, well there you go. You know, that's like still partially cooking at least. A lot of chefs have their own augmented ramen ways, you know. So if you know how to do it, you're like you can kind of cook. You can kind of cook. I mean, like I said earlier, you know, making a soup isn't complicated either. You know, put some shit in a pot and boil it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give up on this arm on the up here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna give up on it. Unfortunately, the arm is gone. You know, the original rep doesn't have the arm either, which is why I'm struggling. Actually, you know what? Go figure. The reason why I'm struggling is because the rest of this pose is in the ref. That arm is not in the ref. It's just tucked to the side, being like all like sexy and hidden away, I guess. So like, what am I gonna do? Find another ref, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I forgot like every piece of wisdom I've ever learned about how to draw hands better than just using like the rectangle. I feel like I've forgotten every single piece of advice ever, but like that's like probably fine, right? That's probably fine. Box of Pocky. Holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing. And hereby from the present date you are forsaken to draw on Masaka-sama as artistic style for 1,000 years or thy death, whichever cometh first. Oh my god, holy shit. A fate worse than death? A 1,000 years though, huh? So I'm thinking aloud again. No, that's okay. You know, let us get into let us get a glimpse into your personal hell. You know, why not? Why not? Dude, I'm like bad. What's your biggest fear? Just asking. Why the fuck would you just ask that? Oh my god, what? My biggest fear, My biggest fear is having to not draw ever again. I'm like, if I get my like hand ripped off in a freak accident, or if I like have to like get diagnosed with some kind of degenerative like muscle disease and I can't draw, or if I just like slowly waste away not being able to create anything, or if I just like, like I don't know, maybe get into a car crash and then like I'm paralyzed from the neck down and I can't do anything except like twist my neck slightly. Or if I just like I don't know, or if I like try my best and like still fail. No, no, I'm through with that actually. Failure doesn't scare me actually, but I don't know, but like I don't know. I'm pretty afraid of like not being able to draw ever again. Pretty afraid of that. Oh, and also elevator. No, no, no. Actually, that's not true anymore. Actually, I used to be afraid of elevators. Actually, I used to be afraid of elevators because I was claustrophobic, like mega claustrophobic, and I got stuck in an elevator when I was like fucking like 10 in China, and I got stuck in an elevator in China, and I was like really young, and that fucked me up. It happened twice. I posted as R on VC chat while I was in VC and I was explaining some point and people asked to direct the drawing as if it was mine. Lamau even. Wow, bro. The subsumption. If I was better at drawing hands, I'd have a better, more technical resolution here, but I'm not. Um, actually, I don't know what my I don't know. I am pretty afraid of like not being able to draw again. But if that happens, then I'll just like kill myself. I guess. It's just no, not really. But like, I mean, like, I'd find some other reason to like exist. Like I'm not gonna be like. I'm afraid of that, but like, fucking, I don't know. But like, I don't know what else I'm really actually afraid of. I guess like more psychologically, I am kind of afraid of being like exposed for like whatever qualities that I do already have. I guess I'm afraid that like someone's gonna like show up to my door and be like, oh my god, this guy draws women and but he's a man. We should kill him. Like I'm not like legitimately afraid of it. That's a very irrational like sort of just like mental just sort of block, but like. I don't know. It's more like it's less tangible than like it's less tangible than fucking like I guess like fear of like elevators and like I guess like fear of like being like dying horribly in an accident. Like getting I don't know. I guess like it's more psychological, just like an overall feeling of fear of being fearful of like the idea of like I guess like being revealed, it's more imposter syndrome than anything else, right? It's more imposter syndrome than like anything else, if I'm being honest. Oh man, I got a bad fear of anything that can fly and bugs. Well, that you know what? That's fair. Bugs are scary. I mean, I wouldn't call it irrational. It's happened to me even, but I guess expecting that to happen and being afraid of it is in fact unrealistic. Okay, no, like the irrational part, like I know for a fact that I'm gonna like if I get any bigger than I am right now, if I get any more popular than I am right now, I'm gonna get people who are gonna be like, why the fuck does this guy draw lesbians when he's like just like some fucking guy, right? I know this is gonna happen to me, right? It's already happened to me. It already has. But like the irrational part is like legitimately more about just like the sort of like the aspect where it's like the sort of exposition, not the exposition, the the fact that like it like exposes something deeper about me as a person, you know, like the fact, like the idea that like they're gonna realize that everyone in the world is gonna realize something like fucked up about me, you know, like, and it's not fucked up. It's not fucked up to be just a guy, you know. That's not actually fucked up and evil. Like the irrational part is the fact that there's gonna be consequences for it. The fact that the irrational part is the idea that there's gonna be any real consequences for the fact that, and that I'm gonna like get dragged out into the streets and killed for it. You know, that's the irrational part. Because I know for a fact that if it happens, I'm just gonna laugh it off. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna hand out a few blocks, maybe a few mutes, a few blocks, whatever. It's fine, you know. I might get harassed for it, and that's fine. You know, I'm here to draw what I want to draw, but it's fucking, but it's just like it's just like the it's just it's just the idea that there's going to be any consequences for it in any way. Just tell them I have free will. The other problem solver. See, that's the issue, though. I feel like a lot of them probably find that to be part of the issue. As I don't know. What I don't get why what I don't get why women drawing two guys boning and find a guy drawing lesbians as somewhat perverted in a bad way. Well, I don't know. Like, there's like more complicated like there's more complicated psychological, legitimate cultural psychological reasons as to why one of them feels less problematic for them. You know, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that like there's like psychological, like cultural reasons as to why they graft themselves into this versus fetishization as a concept, right? That makes them feel like this is more pure. You know, it does exist this idea, this sort of like pervasive, like sort of pervasive like concept that in these spaces where like doing this is pure, this will cleanse me, that engaging with in this is a ritual that will save me as a person because it is actually grafting my suffering into a form that I can engage with that involves men instead of just being a woman, you know, versus a man seeing two women being like, oh, ooga, haha, I want to fuck both of them at the same time. You know, there's like actual like things there. But the actual thing is though, is that this is all about psychological. This is all feeling, right? There's no actual like real like moral reason why I can't do this, why a man can't draw lesbians or anything, right? There's nothing like actually morally wrong with it. It's just feelings, you know, and people get a lot of feelings from what they consume. All right, that's just a truth of it too, you know. And it's like I don't blame them, unfortunately, because I get a lot of feelings from what I draw and what I make and what I consume as well, you know. It's just that a lot of it all is wrapped up into their identity as like a person, you know, part of it too. A lot of queer media and queer just creations also just like are rolled up into this this package that involves themselves and immediately begins to feel more like personal immediately because of that, right? So because of that, a lot of people get incredibly defensive and just like, I don't know, like protective about their media. You know, they get protective about like who can do this, who can make this, who can create this and stuff, right? And they're like fine to feel that way, but like it's not anything real though, right? It's not in their, it's just in their head. Like it literally is, but like it's feelings, but the cultural like part of it does exist despite that. So there's not much I can do about that. And like I said, you know, my fear surrounding this whole topic actually does have a lot to do with the psychological aspect of it. It's all about, again, like just how like I believe there will be consequences for this. If I am revealed, if you know, like, okay, am I gonna get into this? I don't know if I'm gonna get like this far into this, but like being a guy who like likes lesbians immediately means that my gender and like my existence is like decentered, right? I'm like not a part of this. I'm not able to like really gender wise self-insert into the situation there because I'm a man. That's just how it is, right? So the part of the fear and part of like the irrational part of this is the fact that if the fact that I'm a guy is like brought forward in any way, that means that the spotlight is suddenly on me, and that feels like bad. That's like scary. That's scary because like I'm engaging with this because of the fact that I'm not involved. I'm in the sideline, right? So it's very psychological. It's very just feeling based. It's not anything rational. It's not anything real. It's just fear. It's just fear. This arm feels like really blocky, and I don't like that. Even though this part of the army is blocky. Fuck. That's like saying you're not allowed to like anime because you need subs. Lamau. And I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, that's part of it. A lot of there have been like a fair amount of like men who have made like Yuri and stuff. That's fine. Like I said, it's been known to happen. It's just, yeah, right. It's just, I don't know. These girls don't know how it's like to be a gay man either. It really should be fine. Those writers and artists do feel anxiety about getting wrong when they're trying to depict something they haven't done personally. Right? Exactly. Right. Like, I'm not saying that like the logic is that like I have to be decentered or I haven't like experienced anything and that's why it's wrong. Right? It's just all about. It's just it's all just about irrational just sort of feelings about around like who am I as a person and who am I actually like experiencing this with, as like what am I experiencing this as. And I mean I am drawing and like creating content about a marginalized group. There's also just like general just sort of like tension there that I want to be respectful and stuff. So it just rolls up into the fear. Honestly, that's not really like the big part of it, but it is, part of it. I remember gay men telling me how off women write gay spot hall, and those gay men are also fine with it, by the way. They find it funny, yeah. There's a whole wide range of writing, and everyone is afraid of whatever the hell is popular, trust me. We don't speak at book talk. We don't speak at book talk. We don't speak at book talk. I'm gonna shrink it down just barely, but like I am wondering if this is like still like too something. It's horrifying. I bet it is, honestly. I've only had like the barest of toes. The barest of toes. I dipped into book talk briefly because I saw a book and I saw a book that I liked in like a thumbnail on a TikTok that was said like, oh my god, top 10 like rating the top 10 like book talk books, and I saw a book that I liked in there and I was like, I immediately felt my heart sink and it's just like, oh no, bruh. I didn't watch the video, but like, oh my god, bruh. I have a friend who's trying to get her queer original writing published, and she has to fight against what's popular because she just doesn't want to do it. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. What an ordeal we live with. Oh, this is an ordeal, isn't it? Yeah. And have I accepted defeat by writing girls being gay and not addressing the nuance of their sexuality? I just like to write to them, write them being happy and touchy. I don't think I could ever sign sexual annotations to them because then they don't want to have to deal with out of respect. I don't know if you've accepted defeat. I think you're fine. I'm gonna be real. I've also had similar thoughts about it. I mean, I call my characters lesbians, but like I don't know if I actually like want to like directly like be out there and be like, haha, this character is officially like on the wiki page a lesbian. There's like, I don't know. It's like she's a person. I don't know. She's a character. She's a person. She's like she's like her own thing, man. I don't know. It's probably complicated. She has her own feelings about them that I'm not gonna like deal with. That I'm not gonna like try to like put a label on specifically, you know. She likes women. That's the extent of it, in this case at least. I'm sorry. Oh god, I should have shut up for a second to get gander at this beautiful fine artwork in the making. Thank you. I don't see your message in my. I don't see your message in the YouTube chat, my YouTube doc, but so I'm sorry, but like I do see it in my fucking OBS. Unfortunately, YouTube has decided that your message does not deserve to be shown to me. So, well, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're a new person. I don't know if you're a new person actually, but whatever. Okay, I think your message is this is fun and sexy. Can't be that problematic. Probably not. Maybe actually, I don't know. Everything is problematic. Everything is problematic. Everything is gambling. Everything is tuberculosis. All right, whatever. But like, I mean, the basis here again is just like it's all fucking nothing, right? I'm problematic. Yeah, I am too. Okay, it's all right. Calm down. You're not special. Calm down. You're not special. Drags into the dirt with me and gives you a nookie? Oh no. Come on. Actually, you know what? I guess I should like do a little more exploration here. Wide dog smile. I mean, honestly, though, I don't know. Like, see, there's like a lot of queer media with like I mean, that's like media that have queer people in it that like have a focus on like their actual orientation and what that means for them. But there's also like, you know, I think it's honestly probably a good thing if there's like also like shit that exists that doesn't actually care that much, you know, and just wants to like exist, you know. I think that's genuinely probably fine because like it's probably better for everyone, right? You know, like having like there will always be media that explores what they want to explore, but like if you're a person just making a thing, you explore what you want to explore, right? There's no one really gonna have to force you to explore anything unless like a character just dictates it, but that's your choice, right? You do that part, you know. If you plant the seeds for that, then you're gonna have to sow them, you're gonna have to like reap them, but like I don't know. I don't know, man. There's not that much going on there. Yeah? What is an artist you recommend? Like I'm running a short for music. I'm running a short for music. Like music artist. Give me a genre that you like, or give me like what kind of music you like. You gotta give me something here. I have artists I could recommend you, but like you gotta give me something. I mean, would you? Okay, hold on. Where does would you fit into the sentence? Retype your sentence. Redo it. I'm sorry. You need to like. I don't understand. Most of the writers who on the time, most of the time, I find it's the writers who explore the nuance of their experience, and the artists and the just that they like it. It's kind of like I think this is fun, like pop off things. And the writers definitely don't need to be the same gender. They do need to shoehorn some experience in the canon. Like yeah. J-pop. Oh shit. Okay. J-pop. I don't know if I have a lot of J-pop in here anymore. Actually, well, I don't know. I have like some stuff. Have you heard of Takatsuki Records? Oh my god, maybe. Sure. I mean, okay. Have you heard of this band called Ogre You Asshole? In all caps, Ogre You Asshole. How about fucking what else do I have in here? I don't know. Like that's not really J-pop though. I don't know if I have a lot of pop in here though. How about Muke actually? Like M-U-Q-U-E. How about that actually? M-U-Q-U-E. Do you know this artist? Do you know that artist? How about fucking like I can't. That's not pop. That's not pop. Chili beans. Yeah. May Hara. No, May Hara isn't like that. Otto, yeah, Otto's like the big choice, though, isn't it? I don't know. I'm trying to like get something specific that I'd recommend, I guess, which is annoying. Fuck, but Vondi is very good too. Vondi is also very good, obviously. Oh, maybe not obviously, but they are very good. Yeah, yeah, you love Otto, right? Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else I can really directly send you to, but I like this artist. Yeah, that one. Pomodorosa, Shivaya, fucking bet cover, exclamation mark, two exclamation marks. Sakai Romantics, nah. Hmm. I mean, there's plenty out there, so. Okay, let's go to my references for and mouths and expressions. I gotta find get some teeth into here, bro. Really, anything? I listen to anything? Well, okay. Look, me, obviously, me being the annoying fuck. I also say the same thing. But when you're asking for recommendations, I can't just recommend like anything to you. I need to get like a genre or something that you're feeling. Like if you just say like, oh, give me something weird, or something like energetic, or something like slow paced, or something like lo-fi or something, then I would give then I need a direction here too. I say that shit too, right? I say, oh, I listen to anything too because I'm an annoying fuck as well, but like, come on, you gotta give me something. That was mean, by the way. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you an annoying fuck. I'm just saying that I'm annoying for saying that I listen to anything. I'm sure it's true with you. I need to drop birds again. Well, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for Mercury to be in retrograde or whatever the hell that. What? Huh? Excuse me? Not sure what that means, but okay. I hope that happens. Oh, by the way, my YouTube feed has been recommending me small art streamers nonstop now because of you. I am sorry. I demand monetary compensation. What would you take? Do you want to take I offer you a hold on, what do I offer you? I need rock metal, grunge, K-pop, pop, you like jazz? I listen to all of those, yes, as well. See, this is what I mean. Look, come on, everyone's the fucking. Okay, here. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna give you. All right, this is gonna be sick, awesome. I'm in tears, sobbing violently. Oh my goodness. Turs. Okay, there you go. There you go. Take it. This is your compensation. You need to take it because it can't stay here. You need to take it. You need to take it now. This is brutally cute. I'm glad. There you go. Taken, huge. Also, like once again, I'm also like unconvinced that this head is like good. I feel like I fucked up. I feel like I fucked up the thirds measurement. The thirds measurement when I was doing this one, bro. Oh god. Oh, that was a critical hit. I have to go back to get bed after this one. You think you have to go to bed, but you won't. Okay, all right. What if I end stream right now, though? Huh? I'm not gonna do that. But like, what if I did though? Please don't hold the stream hostage. Fall. Okay, what other choice do I have here, really? Freak. What the hell is Luna, and why is a dispatch on it? What? Oh my god, I can't believe Rav it's Rav's turn to like say some bullshit into my stream and then expect me to like know what this means. What does this mean? What? Stop vague posting. Twitch is telling me? What? Twitch is telling you this? What the fuck is happening on Twitch, bro? Okay, what happens if I go into Twitch, huh? Am I gonna get this if I go into Twitch and like watch my own stream for a bit? Is it gonna tell me that? I'm on my stream. I have an ad blocker. Maybe that's why, though. I don't know. I mean, ad blockers don't really work on like the banners in this case. I mean, maybe they do, but like I guess I don't know. I put it in. You put it in piss. All right, let's see it. Oh my god. You're getting fucking sponsored. You're getting no. You're not getting sponsored. You're getting sponsored like fuck. You're getting like hit with people. Hit with ads. This is what this is. Oh my god. It's like okay, Dispatch is the fucking game. EA, Centipede Swarm. These are all games that are fucking like the sponsored, I guess. So like you're getting hit with sponsors. Close the tab. Close the tab. Hey, congrats for being sponsored. Congratulations for being sponsored. Do you know? Do you think actually there'd be anything that would? Okay, I mean, besides like art products or art like programs, do you think there's any like other brands that would like sponsor an art stream? You know, like what if I was up here like drinking like let's say like, hey y'all, drink G Fuel. Don't do that. Don't drink G Fuel. Fuck G Fuel. But like, what if though? Oh my god. Huion is gonna sponsor me. Watch, is gonna sponsor you. Watch me. What if I don't like Huion? Well, hey, I don't know. I'll take a free tablet. You know what? Maybe I'll like Huion if they give me a free tablet. Yo, how about that? Actually, okay, what if I like Huion? Okay, how about this? You know, this is the deal. You know, Huion, you give me a free tablet, and then I'll say that I like you. How about that? How about that? Huh? You don't listen to him. He loves you. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't hate Huion. I don't hate Huion. I'm being dramatic for that, but like I also do like honestly. I mean at this point in my life with what I've experienced so far and what I know about, I honestly I still trust XP Pen. So I don't know. No matter what, like you're not getting like a loyal sponsor anyway, you know, because I do enjoy XP Pen still. So. Get the tablet, sell it, and keep using your XP pen. Oh my fucking god, bro. Get it and then sell it. That's like fucked up, bro. Come, I'm still cry. Don't know why. I don't know why. Be the kid, rise then, believe it's fine. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I beg, and I stand just hit to stay. Some dog, someday, I might get to stay. Yeah, I love this song. Stay. When the fuck was the last time I drew Katya? Holy shit, I've been scrolling for a little bit too long. And dog, some way. Is you to me. Man, you mentioning this made me realize how much how I bought my Huion last minute. If I waited to buy it literally 6 months later, I would have had to pay about twice as much because of the import tariffs. Unless we manufacture Huion locally. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. I mean that's like tough, right? Oh dear, yeah, that's like you're cutting a bit close, yeah. Oh dear. I mean, you know what? I don't know. That's like, yeah, that's like, oof, oof. Also, hold on. Wait a second. Why is my art being cropped here? Is Blue Sky doing that thing that crops your art if it's in like a 4:4 image thing? Is that what happened here? What the fuck? Where did the full drawing go? I mean, I guess this was 11 months ago. Maybe that's how that works. Oh my god, that's so annoying though. Holy shit. You did not need to copy that from Instagram. Holy shit. Holy shit, it's where I've been scrolling for too long. Where the fuck is this drawing? Okay, did I not post it here? Holy shit. Do I need to go to my goddamn Twitter account? Oh, my Twitter my Twitter account to find it? Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I could just go into my own file. Oh, never mind, I found it. Okay. God, I knew it. I knew this drawing wasn't that fucking long ago. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Literally no way this drawing could be that fucking old. Holy shit. reference my fan art, I could do that. I'm going to your account right now. You know what? I'm going to your account. I'm gonna open that image in a new tab, motherfucker. I'm gonna do it right now. Our draws, baby. Oh shit! I forgot your banner I forgot your banner is this fucking doodle. Oh my god! I forgot about that. Oh my god. It's my favorite. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it because I think it was like one of the most off the cuff things that I had ever drawn. But like, I'm glad I got the appeal through. Honestly. Wait, shit! You did post the cut. Oh no, you did. Okay, never mind. I was just seeing too many colors. There she is. Oh, actually, your colors are so much more fucking vibrant than mine. Oh my god, bro. I need to like get some sugar into my art, bro. Holy shit, your colors are so much more vibrant than mine. Oh my god. Mantis Shrimp Core. Mantis Shrimp Core. These stupid, dumb fuck long ass eyelashes. Eyelash. Hey man, I paid for all the colors in the HSL slider. I'll be damn using them. I mean, I don't blame you. Sincerely, I don't. I'm just like a stingy bitch, I guess. I'm just a stingy fuck. All I use is black and white and then like fucking this area. Is this the eye direction pointing in like the right place there actually? I don't even know, frankly. I don't even know, but you know what, we're gonna roll with it for now. I'm gonna get both eyes in before we like worry about that, I guess. I don't remember why I added these long ass like parts of the eyes, but like I think they're kind of funny, so I'm gonna keep them for now. I don't know practically if this would like if this can even like is this even a thing that can even happen in real life, but like whatever. I don't even know why she has this. This is the whole thing, right? Like it has to be an aspect of her character, but I don't know why she has this. You know what? What if this was like a really weird, obscure like fashion choice by like people who, by certain species of like person who like want them to like emulate like whiskers or something? What if that's what this was actually? That's like that's a really obtuse fucking like explanation, but like that kind of makes sense, right? it's like a fashion piece that like emulates whiskers, and that's like, and because of like sort of this like culture, that's just part of it, right? That's just part of the fashion. You see people with these long ass lashes. As for the reason why Katya herself has these when she's like, I don't know, a mercenary, then like I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that, but I think. Oh, you know, one thing I came up with Valentina. I think if I told you, actually, maybe, but like, tell me again. I can move this one out maybe a little bit. XW asymmetrical horn is supposed to be ugly for other demons, and it's not telling us like having crooked teeth. All right, right, yeah, like the horn. Oh my god, yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Like the horn detail there, yeah, exactly, exactly. Salut, salut. Comment ça va? Yeah, because the beauty standard is symmetrical, bigger horns. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense. I love that. I like that a lot, honestly. Gosh, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. My heart eraser's 1 pixel. It's kind of funny because I myself can also suspend my disbelief and not think it looks cute as fuck, but I'm exercising Death of the Author here, exercising Death of the Author here. I mean, you know what? Fair enough, honestly. I think it's adorable as well, but like, hey, I'm not a demon. Hey, I'm not a demon. Heaven, yeah. Heaven, yeah. Let's fucking go. Heaven, yeah. Should I make this whole thing bigger, actually? I don't know if I should, actually. You know what? This is a good size, actually. This is a fine size for things, actually. It's okay. If I make my canvases, like, too big and I don't adjust my brush in accordance to it, then I make all the lines too thin, like, accidentally, which, like, sucks. Dude, you know what? I feel like all my my designs are like coming out from like either like I mean no, this is like not like an interesting observation actually because it's like not like that weird I guess, but like some of my designs come from like just like actual like regimented like sort of like oh let's do this I want to add this let's do this you know and then we do that and then we do this whatever you know like actual like iteration process you know and then sometimes it comes from just like the bowels of the earth just like in a crucible of absolute like bullshit just spewing out from in geysers you know just like what if I did that and then like I do it and it's like yep that's the design and then sometimes it fucking rocks though so like I don't know. Like, God, I don't know, man. Like, ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way? You know? I mean, I feel like this way when I design anything, though. This is why I'm so like annoyingly like resistant to the idea that I'm like a designer because like I remember like I made so many fucking like disparate kinds of logo designs, and then eventually I made like one design of a logo, like a design for a logo for myself like randomly, chaotically, randomly, doodling, just doing some absolute bullshit, and it became like it is my logo now. It is like my probably like the best piece of graphic design I'll ever do, but it's there. It's my logo now, but it came from like like so much bullshit. That's how we lit the first. That's how man left the cave. That's how we lit the first flame. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Neck muscles. Call it by its name? Oh my fuck. Sternocleidomastoid. Sternocleidomastoid. Alright, alright. Oh my god, I spelled it right. Holy shit, you did it! Holy fuck! It's hard to see a long English word without useless H's or double M's and whatnot. Useless H's, double M's and whatnot. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Just fucking dumbass language, yeah. This looks amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's make some cuts and some strands. Oh, baby. I mean, you know, I saw that one fucking sort of tutorial on hair, and like one of the things that did stick with me is that I add like more strands on the edges of things, because like if you think about the contours of like a round shape and how like the detail of a bunch of strands would actually be like represented, you know, it made sense. And I liked it. So I guess I'll add more cuts here to the edge. I don't know if this feels like Katya right now, though. I feel like it's a little bit too crazy, maybe. Maybe I need to change the expression a little bit. Because I try to make it like seem like a bit of a sorry, haha, sorry. Which feels in character, but the expression I made kind of makes her seem kind of like crazy, which is like, I mean, I guess she is, so. I guess she is, though. Add some eye backlights to make her look insane. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Okay, even if it is tilted, this needs to be like a little lower. Would Katya beat Yukari at what? At like, I don't know, fucking in a gunfight? Probably. In a sword fight? I don't know. In with prep time? I don't know. She's like a mercenary. But she is just like a dog. She's just a regular dog person. I don't know. Like if Yukari like, I guess it'd be kind of hard to sneak up on a dog, I guess, but like, and she's a fox. I mean, I don't know. Hold on. Fucking, I don't know. 1v1? I mean, I don't know. Probably? She has a gun. She has a gun. I mean, okay, is the rules no guns then? If the rule is no guns, actually, then like, I don't know. Probably still, I guess? I wonder. Oh, 1v1 on StarCraft? Oh, she gets smoked. She probably gets fucking smoked, actually, yeah. I think I need to make an OC after this. Well, I mean, yeah, why not? I think OCs are fun. I like OCs. I think having original characters, expressing yourself through like, you know, designs is fun. You know, yeah. Despite my proclivity for making animal ears gigantic, her ears cannot be that big. She is simply a dog. Simply a Shiba. Oh, you know what? I bet why her vibe is also like a little bit off. It's probably also because like her fucking like Also, probably because she doesn't have her glasses yet. That's probably also why. And also, you know what? I'm looking at this again, and I feel like like a horrible force taking a hold of me, and I feel like I still made like the head like too fucking tall again, bro. I feel like her chin is like little, like really like big too, but like I don't know what to do anymore, bro. And when you least notice, you're already having deep discussions on the intricacies of your character, such as hypothetical competitors. Oh my god. Deep discussions on the character, yeah. I mean, you know, actually, I mean, I do think that she probably like gets smoked on like StarCraft, but like, I mean, if Katya played any games, what would she play actually? Like, she could probably like, I mean, like, I don't know if she play. Does she play FPSs? Maybe I don't know. CS, yeah, does she play CS:GO? She's Russian, so she has to play CS:GO. Stardew Valley. Do you think Katya plays Stardew Valley? Plays Stardew? Oh my god. I'm doing like plastic surgery right now too, so I need some focus actually. I knew my instincts about that head were just always gonna bite me in the ass later, dude. Fuck. This okay, this also looks bad. Fuck, I don't know what to do. She has a whole alcohol enterprise in Stardew. This is what you think? I feel like that'd honestly fit like fucking Yun. You know, I bet Yun would fucking love management. I bet Yun has like 10 trillion hours on Factorio. Either CSGO or all random concrete builder simulator, coal miner simulator stuff on Steam. I think she play. I think you know. I think if she plays games, she plays CS:GO at least. You know. I think that's like that's part of it. You know. I think that's like we're gonna. I think we agree on this at least. But like as for everything else, though, I guess if you say no in between, it's all right. I guess. But like, I wonder about like I don't know. Like I guess like. I wonder about like other FPSs. I guess. All right, surgery may be complete. The one Russian guy hanging out in Vith and VC is a IRL train conductor, and his choices of game are literally the most obscure work simulators on Steam that he streams on VC. The most obscure work simulators? That's really funny, actually. I mean, you know, I'm just imagining, like, it would be really funny to imagine, I guess, if, like, Katya, like, likes to play, like, really obscure, like, simulators, then I guess, yeah. Oh my god. That is really funny, though. That is really funny. The Rivipper girl loves Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, she does. Turn-based strategy. You know what? The more I think about it, actually, I think it would be really really fucking funny if like Katya was the type to enjoy like farming sims or like cozy games. Actually, I think that would be really funny. Actually, if she did enjoy like Stardew or something. You know what? I think that's it. Actually, I think Katya plays fucking CS:GO, and I mean I guess it's CS2 now, but fucking I bet Katya likes playing CS:GO and fucking Stardew and Stardew. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Okay, all right, all right, all right. She rage quits. She rage quits to Stardew. She rage quits to Stardew Valley, and then she fucking like, and she fucking like just dominates on like CS:GO. Doesn't even break a sweat. Oh my god, bro. Oh, Rainbow Six? I don't know actually. I mean, see like the factor that makes CS:GO a game that she plays making that funny is the fact that it's CS:GO and it's like old. And it's like, you know, the contrast, right? It's Rainbow Six is like, I mean, I guess it is also like old, but like oldish, but I mean, Rage Quit is starting to like the leaving CS:GO pistol. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good too, honestly. Fuck. I mean, I guess that's the question actually. Like, is she good at CS:GO? Is she good at CS? Maybe she like sucks at CS actually, but she just like knows all the guns. IRL. She's great, but not her. Okay, there we go. She's a real gamer, Katya. There, according to herself. I mean, part of the joke here has to be that part of the joke here has to be like an absurd like playtime, right? So like, I mean, it would be really funny if she plays like both games like for an absurd amount of time, but she's still bad. Oh, this drawing feels weird, dude. I don't know. I feel like I've zoomed in too much and like I was focused too much on like certain things, but I don't know. We'll see if this makes it to like the finish line, I guess. But for now, I'm gonna end stream though. It's been 4-ish hours, so that's like a decent amount of time, I think. Thanks for coming by to the stream, everyone. I pretty sure hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the sights, the sounds, the feelings. I mean, I'm feeling pretty alright. So yeah, I started the stream mad as fuck. All right, I don't know if you remember that, but I started the stream being like really fucking mad at just like everything that could exist. But I'm feeling all right. You know, I'm feeling kind of chill right now, which is good. You know, I like being chill, so there we go. Anyway, like I said, thanks for coming by. I appreciate the company. I hope you guys have a nice night, yeah, or have a nice morning, have a nice day, whatever. You know, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Yeah, take care, take care. I'm going to get a hot scarf to wrap my hand around. All right, bye bye.